Welcome to the Podcast FC show. My name is Tum. Our opening segment is powered by ZipRecruiter. It's the new year, which means a fresh start for your business. And a great year starts with making great hires. But posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can with ZipRecruiter. You can jumpstart your hiring in 2017, post your job to 200 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 1 million businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. That's right, ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. One more time to try for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan.
Podcast FC show is brought to you by CLNS Radio. CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio and video coverage of your favorite Boston sports teams. Follow CLNS Radio on social media. On Twitter, you can find them at CLNS Radio. On Facebook, search CLNS Fans. That's one word, CLNS Fans. And download the free CLNS Radio app on the iOS store and Android store as well. Simply search CLNS Radio in your app marketplace.
Look at this dude. Take it easy, fourth place. Fucking smack you.
You mean fifth place?
Bro.
On the slide. Hey, who's sliding more this year, Liverpool or Arsenal? That's a good question.
Arsenal just got slapped last
They're in a
week.
downhill race right now.
Terrible
Arsenal wants 4 more years.
You're about to get smacked in
He
the
wants
FA Cup,
4 more years, sir. What's going on?
Hopefully he doesn't get it. Hopefully
He's
gets
gonna
4
coach
more
for-
years elsewhere.
He said Sir Alex Ferguson made it to 71. He's 67. He has at least 4 more years to go.
This is
And,
the problem.
and Fergie never lost. He always won. So
Not
Yeah, he
true,
wasn't a
but
little
he's comparing
bitch.
himself.
No.
Dude, he won the league with Tom Cleverley. He's like, yeah, I'm good with this. Tom Cleverley.
Tom
now
Cleverley?
He's on Watford now.
He only made like one signing. That was when he got Van Persie
Dude.
to win him the
We'll buy this guy.
He
And
started
of course, he was an
I don't wanna
Arsenal
leave.
player,
He
so
started
we needed
champ-
an Arsenal player
Yo.
to win the league.
He started
Naturally.
Champions
It was always
League games with Park Ji-sung and Raphael.
Who
the fuck are these guys?
Playing center mid.
Dude, what?
Well,
Talk
hey,
about playing up for your coach. Man.
That's his problem. I don't know why Wenger's comparing himself to Alex Ferguson.
How dare he?
He is not arguably the best coach.
But just
to ever
length
do it.
wise, career wise for
Longevity.
going the distance. That's the only way you can compare each other.
Longevity and mediocrity. He won
Oh my
early.
God. Dude, Invincibles.
He won early. He did his thing. We'll
about
always
living.
love him for that. We'll always respect him for that. But you're done, son. You're done. Tap out. When you have
Typical
Paul
Arsenal
Merson.
fan. Get rid of my fucking coach.
He's out,
It's not
man.
just me.
Come on,
Don't
fam.
act like it's just me.
No, it's all the fans.
Get him up.
You guys
It's
are
not
the
just
worst fans.
We have ex-legends saying it. We have players. Paul Merson. We have dudes out there in the media
What did
talking
Henry
about
have
it.
to? What did Henry say? I saw he was pressured a little bit.
Yeah, Henry. Look, man, Henry is very respectful
usually
about
doesn't
his
say anything,
comments. Yeah,
yeah.
he was like, look, as long as he's in the position he's in, I'll support him all the way. Whether he's out or in, that's up to the board.
That's my problem. That's the right answer. What's wrong with Arsenal fans and Arsenal legends? Why do they say, oh, yeah, he's got to go? Dude, who the fuck are you? Who the
Dude,
fuck are you?
those are the people who actually pay and to watch. They pay the club. That's how the club makes money.
But do they own it?
Yeah, but did
No,
they?
obviously, they don't own it. And even right now, look, this is all rumors. There's a discussion between Usmanov and
They lose-
Kroenke
they
to see
lose
who
one
the
game.
replacement's going to be.
They lose one game out. Done. Get me.
One game or 10 years for you.
This is the biggest game. You guys have lost.
You
and
don't
it's
know
like,
shit about Arsenal AFC.
why the
bro,
fuck
so
would I
don't even
follow a
bring it
shite
over
team
here.
that can't
Don't
win
even bring it
games?
over here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kings of
I've
London.
been living with this, okay, for my life. for my teenage years, I've been living with this shit. Going to the Champions League final, taking an L. I thought it was wrong.
I would
and
say
ever since
all
then,
of your 20s, right?
everything has crumbled. Vieira's left. All these guys have left. Ljungberg.
Well,
Ray Paul.
they're coaching in other
in
teams
there.
now.
Yeah, exactly. So that shows you that
Mikel
there's
Arteta,
something wrong.
City.
There's something wrong with the foundation. There's something wrong. I don't know why we're talking about Arsenal. They play tomorrow. You guys got me fired
Because
up.
they're going to lose to Sutton. That's how we're talking about him.
Not only
45-year-old
coming
backup
at
keeper
you.
there.
Point to transition. Stuart Bauer. How about the Man City boys smacking up on Bournemouth, a.k.a. give me the beers. I want my beers,
Give him the
Stuart.
beers.
Give me the beers.
I brought the beers.
I'll bring the beers.
Yeah, there it is.
I'll bring the beers.
Mr. Deeds. Fuck.
I'll be waiting at the pearly gates.
That's what's from.
That's a great line.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, I love it.
All right, where do you want to start?
Wolves, Chelsea. Let's get into it.
Ryan, that's how you take care of the Wolves. You
Hussey.
Liverpool punks. That's how it's done. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know how you lose to a shit team.
You guys got lucky.
Dude, you guys
Dusted
got lucky.
them. 2-0.
You got lucky.
We got lucky because we won 2-0.
No, because the dude.
Because we
hit
made it to this
post.
round and you didn't.
No, it is what it is.
How do
but
we
I
get
mean,
lucky here? Explain.
You're lucky because you're not Liverpool. That's
Hey,
number
I'm
one.
pretty lucky. Pretty lucky there.
I think everyone could see that the guy just needs to get that shot on
The guy?
target. What was he doing? Putting
What
it on
guy?
the post? What's his name? I don't know yet. I'm looking it up. I didn't know where it
I
started.
didn't
off
watch
this
the game. All right.
I did watch the game.
The highlights last.
Fell
2.5
asleep for a
minutes.
little bit.
What else is
Sleep.
new? Should have been
Yeah.
playing,
What else is
video
new?
games for 8 hours in a row.
Oh, we busted him yesterday. 8 hours straight. What's the name of the game, Ron?
Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2 for Xbox.
Christ.
It could have been 9.
Wait,
10.
Xbox? I thought you had
That's
PS.
what 9 and 10.
He's got it all now.
Tell me now.
I actually-
He's got an Xbox and a PlayStation, bro.
You got both consoles?
Dreamcast. What else? you
Yeah,
got?
Dreamcast is out.
What?
Marvel
Nintendo
Capcom. Let's
64.
go.
I put it on actually after you guys left last night.
Probably plays 3.
Dude, we left at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, no, I played till 4:30.
Jesus Christ.
No,
How'd you get an Xbox? Like, what
the
happened?
roommate brought it with him.
Ah, yes. I remember you saying that, actually.
So I was like, cool, all right. Yeah,
Oh,
I was like, I don't like shooting games.
Dude,
And he's like, yeah, try it out, try it out.
this
So I'm
one.
like, all right, cool. And then next thing I know, I'm like, it's kind of like, have you
It's
ever
a
seen
nice-
Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
When he like teaches grandmother how to play video games and
Yeah.
she's like not like letting him have a turn? That's basically me. I'm the grandma right now.
What else is
You're
new?
always the grandma.
Grandma
Back to Chelsea.
Grandma bus.
Back to Chelsea. John Terry getting the start. Nathan Akai getting the start.
Okay.
Really exciting to see him. You know, the prediction had been that Batshuayi would play up top. Conte would still be playing. They didn't predict that Rodriguez, Pedro would be out on the wing, playing like a wing back.
Of course, Batshuayi didn't get much time, did he?
Hey,
Nah.
get used to it, bro. We got the
guy.
best strike in the world right now, so he's gonna play, and you're gonna watch.
He
didn't
learned
get any time.
he learned nothing from Loic Remy when he was at Chelsea.
You're so
He
right.
learned nothing.
Great shout out.
Listen, that's the point of having a good second striker at Chelsea. That's what they always do.
So he never
They have
plays.
Fernando Torres
So
to
just-
Drogba.
So he just
They have
watches.
Batshuayi to Costa. This is what you do, bro. This is how you win. I'm trying to help you. Arsenal doesn't get it. No, you only need. You guys don't get it. You need depth.
First
you need
of all,
players.
I don't talk like that.
You need to
Second
win.
of all,
Arsenal's in.
when the kid
what's
is
the place you
22
in?
and
Fourth.
younger.
Hey, do you know what 5 minus 1 is? That was the score of the game against Bayern Munich. 5-1.
why you gotta take it?
5
though?
minus
We're
1
talking
is
about FA Cup
4.
right now.
You're in 4th place.
You know, we're talking about
Arsenal
old shit
sucks.
now. I can
Suck
talk
a
about
dick.
your 10th place. You know, last
Chelsea
year. I can
getting it
talk about
done.
that.
Chelsea getting it
It's all
done.
right. You guys drew United.
Pedro on the header.
And for the first damn time, I want United to beat Chelsea.
Hey.
All this shit talking for real.
Wow.
Over
Thanks,
here.
Tom.
I'm
Thank
tired
you.
of it.
That takes
There he
a
is.
lot.
I don't know
There
if
he
you want
is.
your bullshit jinx on our team, though. You keep that jinx to yourself.
No,
I'm
root for
Team
them.
Zlatan, Team Pogba. That's where I am.
Bash Bros.
I think a big story for Chelsea is that Zuma played the whole game.
Yeah.
That's
Good shout.
huge.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Playing the right side of the three backs, and I think he did pretty good. I mean, coming off of that pretty bad injury,
Yeah.
I think he's coming along pretty good for Chelsea. They should be happy about that performance.
What a great back line, man. Nathan Ake, Old Man Terry in the middle,
Pulling the strings.
and then Kurt Zuma, like both
Yeah,
doing the
but
running for him.
Terry playing in a 3-back. He hasn't done this in his entire
It was
career.
hilarious, man.
He hasn't done it in
Dude,
his
but he's
entire
a
career.
legend.
I know. It's impressive.
You
You
got
know.
some
Yeah,
two
he had-
fast-ass center backs
he had
around
the,
him.
he had the
Hell yeah.
experience and
Yeah.
the leadership to lead two young guys.
Yeah, to lead the line.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
And Begovic has some burn for you, too.
Whatever, dude.
It's a waste. Guy could be a number one anyway.
That's what see, you guys have
For
his
real.
play like Cesc Fabregas. He plays the whole time. He plays FA Cup for us. That's what he does. You know. That's what I'm trying to.
Or he
And
subs
Fabregas
on.
You
was
need that
balling.
level of clout.
Or he subs
Fabregas
on. Or he
was
subs
balling.
on and loops Peter Check.
Yeah, wins a game.
Or
Team pass, as
Or
it's
he
called.
throws a mutiny against his old coach.
Or that.
One of
Or
those
that.
guys.
Yeah, one of the two.
You need those guys in your
One
team.
of the two.
But this is Pedro and Willian. They've done this a couple times for Chelsea now, where they play this wing back position, and he goes with Hazard Hazard and Willian up top, and Pedro playing wing back. He's done this where he plays 3 attacking players at the same time. And I like that he started the game like this. A team like the Wolves, they're not a Premiership team. You have more quality and stuff. Yeah. Put your better attacking players
Press
in the
them
field.
right
I've said it about United. Sometimes when Jose plays Fellaini, he starts Fellaini instead of starting Rashford. It's like, well, if you play 4 attacking players, it's just you're taking it to them. You're showing that you're on the offensive and they have to defend you.
Yeah, but this is such a balanced formation. I think it allows them to do that, man.
Well,
go ahead.
No, go on.
I was going to say, man, we're really watching a system try to be cracked. No one's used this 3-5-2, 3-4-3, whatever you want to call it. It's basically a 3-5-2, but no one knows how to beat it yet. So you're watching Pedro playing wing back. He has defensive responsibilities, but he never has to really make a tackle.
Because he just intercepts the play.
Yeah, and it's all system and covering space. It's brilliant to watch, man. Next year he'll be figured out, though, just like
4-4-2 last year.
Ranieri's 4-4-2.
Same thing.
Yep.
It's the same thing. And even when you go back to when Jose played the 4-3-3 for some of the first times.
Yeah.
And he just leaves Drogba and everybody else plays defense, and we score a goal and we win the game. We have 22% possession.
Exactly.
It's not only the system, it's the players who can play within the system. You need a guy like Pedro who can run up and down.
Yep.
Who has the lungs to keep up with it.
Dude, for us, it's been Moses. For me, and I know Ryan would probably agree with this, it's been our wing backs.
Yeah.
It's been Alonso and Victor Moses make the game so much easier. They make so much more less defensive responsibility for everybody because you constantly have 5 defenders.
And instead of it being that 3-5-2 where you have 3 center midfielders, you're allowed to play the 3-4-3 because you have a guy like Conte who just needs one other partner next to him.
It's like 12 against 11.
So it's like the amount of pressure you get going forward. You can put 5 guys behind the ball in a shell, or you can really put 7 dudes attacking. It's crazy.
Yeah. And the balance. I mean, if you look at it on the field, if you put those 3-4-3, the spacing around them is so tight and it's so organized. Like everybody has 12 to 15 yards to worry about, and that's what I think works. Like mathematically, kind of Pep wise, if you look at it that way. This is your space, and you can really break it down and decide the entire game.
He's absolutely brilliant. He's pulling a Pep where he's he did it with Italy, man. You saw him shut down Spain.
Jaccarini.
Yeah.
Well, with Marco Alonso and Victor Moses, we're going to get back on them. For people that
we're not.
Yeah. Well, for people that coach, I mean, honestly, how many times have you told someone, just do this, and they do something else? That's the big thing with those 2 players. When they're put on the field, they do exactly what their job is supposed to be. And that is something that is so underrated, is just doing what the coach says. Because how many times have you put one of the big the famous interviews with Thierry Henry talking about Pep, how he said, "Oh, he wanted me to go to the outside, and then I kind of run across the field, outside, but he took me off." But I mean, they did score the goal, but it was Barcelona. But the thing is, for a coach to tell a player to do something, and then that player do it, it's very refreshing to see them actually go through with it, rather than drop a little bit more into the middle or go not coming back. And that's the biggest thing. They're coachable.
And I think Conte, he simplifies these players' responsibility. For a player like Victor Moses, who never really played this wing-back position, had to get adjusted. He even admitted himself. He simplified this position for him. It's like, look, you're going to have to learn to defend a little bit, but your job basically is to support the attack, bomb on, run the entire right side of the field, and you're getting up and down, and when we need to defend, then you drop back. Otherwise, you can get as much joy as you want going forward. So if you can simplify and break it down, and even Chelsea players have said how Conte has discussed more of the tactics side of the game or aspect of the game versus Mourinho.
Yeah.
So he really breaks it down for them. So yes, players can listen, but when a coach breaks it down to where a player understands, okay, these are the 2 things I need to do versus maybe under Pep, these are the 10 things that I need to do. It simplifies the game for players.
Definitely.
Couldn't agree more, Tom.
Yeah,
Couldn't agree more. Maybe you should change your formation.
It's the Conte code. We've been needing a change of formation.
I'm looking forward to the game coming up with Chelsea and Swansea, because it's the new look Swansea. They're playing better defense. And, Costa did score, but he hasn't been the same Costa for the last few weeks. I think that's going to be.
Yes, he has, man. Yeah, Costa scores goals. That's the same old Costa. He's still scoring goals.
Yeah, no, but he had the 3 games.
He had a bit of a drop.
Yeah,
He had a mini drop.
I know. I mean, that happens during the season. But if he doesn't score and you're relying on other players, and Swansea has one of those great games that they have been having the last few weeks, this could be a much tougher game than people think.
Well, that's the thing about
Pedro.
the thing about Chelsea, dude. They have Pedro. You got Hazard. You got Willian. You got all these guys that can score. You got all these guys that can play, dude. Look at Cesc in this game.
Alonso was scoring.
Yeah, dude. Marcus Alonso scored like 6 goals this year. He's a wingback, bro. Supposed to score no goals. Like, you get 6 goals. That's 6. That could be 6 wins, especially the way Chelsea plays.
Yeah, that's massive production.
It's one of those things where Chelsea, you never want to see them win, but then when Willian and Pedro connect for a goal, I mean, those are 2 guys that just work their butt off, and they could fit on any team. Like
even Liverpool.
It's like teams. Yeah, it's like team. Those are players that you want to root for. You can't because they're with Chelsea, but you want to see them do well.
Yeah, I agree. I know what you're saying. It pains me, like I always say. It pains me to see Willian do so well, but I'm quietly smiling.
Pedro continues his run of form. He's been real hot for like the last 2 months. You know, he starts him, he subs on. It doesn't matter. He comes on and he produces.
Yeah, he does.
And he's really having he looks like that young player he was at Barcelona this season.
How do you feel about this being John Terry's last year, dude? I think he's done after this.
I've always been worried, man. I've always been worried as a fan. This is a guy that came up through the academy. He's been the captain, the legend of this team. And, you know, you look at the bones. Petr Cech gone. Lampard gone. Drogba gone. Ivanovic gone. This is the last of, like, the Titans.
He's your Roy Keane, man.
No,
he's been captain through your most successful period in your history.
I would say it's more. I would say it's even more like a Ryan Giggs or a Paul Scholes.
Yeah, but he's been captain.
You know,
like it's true.
It's more of that path for me.
Yeah, because he's from the club.
Yeah, dude, and like that was always the biggest. Look at the season.
I'm just speaking as a leader, as a captain.
Dude, he was 34 years old. Mourinho came in, won the league. He played every minute of every fucking game.
90 minutes, 38 games.
Beast, no pain,
no subs.
Hey, no problem. I can keep doing this if you want.
That's insane.
You know, the next year he didn't have a good year. They finished 10th. But it wasn't him, you know. The team. He was. He's 35. He showed it, and then the collapse of the team was massive. But you know, I've always worried that if he goes, okay, well, what are we gonna do then?
I think he's the last of a dying breed.
But that's different from Conte. Conte brings in a system that it's not about having one player here. It's about the system. You brought guys like Moses and Alonso. These guys like out of the grave. You know.
You know what the problem with that is though is that. Eventually, once that system gets figured out, you're going to need individuals to enforce it and to back it.
But they have that.
It's
been almost cracked a few times this year.
Chelsea have no problem bringing in individuals.
But I'm saying, who's Chelsea's leader?
Nah, bro.
Who's Chelsea's leader right now? Who's Chelsea's leader?
Conte or
John Terry.
John Terry.
Once John Terry goes, who's their leader? So they have a lot of good players.
Gary Cahill.
Yeah.
You think Cahill's the guy who's making the speech?
Yeah, he's doing it. He's the captain this year.
But is he that dude? Like, is he Alexis Sanchez?
Aspie.
Is he Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
It's different. It's different.
That's what I'm saying. Look at Chelsea. Like, I think next year, man, the system's going to be figured out. You're going to need that one dude to keep.
Chelsea need to be concerned about losing John Terry, for sure.
That's a guy
I'm not like in once in a generation.
To be fair, it's not like he's going away forever. He's going to be around the locker room. They're probably going to bring him.
That's that once-in-a-lifetime player.
But, I mean, right now, this year, for him to retire, it can't get much better because of the way Chelsea's playing, because they have a very good chance at winning the league and they have a good chance at winning FA Cup. If they win out both, I mean, unless if you're winning Champions League, there's not many better ways to leave the game.
Well, the FA Cup might be a little tricky now that Chelsea's playing United
in
the next round.
I think
the draw was done today.
Quarterfinal.
Chelsea United.
I think Chelsea's going to handle
early prediction,
United.
5-0. Chelsea.
Yeah, United.
Yeah, nice try, bro.
I think it's going to be like 3-1 Chelsea. I think they're going
nice.
I think they're going to handle them.
3-1. Tell me what you got.
You stay hating on United.
No, it's not about hating. I just
It's going to be tepid.
Double loss for Tom. Double loss. Write that down.
It's going to be a one-goal game.
I just don't see United beating Chelsea. Chelsea just has a better lineup. They have a better system going on right now, and there's players that. I mean, Mkhitaryan's pretty hot right now. I'll give you that, but I mean. When you guys are in the text saying, "Oh, you don't have this, but you don't have the," yeah, they still have Casa and they still have Hazard and they still have
Conte. Concerns me with United. If you guys go on to win the League Cup, all of a sudden you have this crazy confidence. Okay, now we've secured a trophy.
That's all they need.
And then if you go on to beat Chelsea, I think those 2 games are the most crucial going forward to your momentum. Because if you win those 2 games, I'm giving you guys top 4. Like, your momentum, your belief will be out of this world.
High. Yeah.
If you lose the League Cup final,
it could be testing because it doesn't.
It's gonna be real shaky and going into
Chelsea. Everyone's gonna be asking about 89 million, bro.
What's that?
Everyone's gonna be asking about 89 million.
I know, especially this one.
Dude,
it's gonna be
Bustington.
the new emoji is gonna be Pogba with a tear coming down his face.
Dude, to justify all that money, look at where United is this year compared to last year.
Look at
3 points from second place, fighting on 3, maybe 4 fronts.
Yeah,
you know,
last year
league's just
sucked.
well gone. But it's
the
completely
coach.
different. That's
It's
money
the
well
coach.
spent.
It's
How
not even
can-
the
how can
money;
you-
it's the coaching.
coaching.
But it's also the ability,
Keepers'
man.
goals.
You look at the game today. We'll get into it, but like when they bring on Zlatan and Pogba, the
It's
game
over.
just flips, dude. So whether you say
Everyone believes.
80 million, 89 million is too much, they spent too. Just his presence on the pitch flips the entire game. All of a
5
sudden,
minutes.
you see defensive shifting backwards. He has all kinds of room in the midfield. Now,
That long
Man
ball,
United
though.
end up start looking like Arsenal with the movement. Like that's what you paid 89 million
That's
for.
what
The
they wanted.
reputation,
That's what they
the
wanted.
name tag. You know.
Well, one stat that I hate is
amount
I
of
think
money
it
he
was
costs.
2 weeks ago when they were saying how United's in 6th and last year United was in 5th with LVG.
Yeah.
Has it actually got better? Of course it's got
I'll
better.
give you a
They have
stat
better
that I hate.
signings.
I agree.
There's
I hate
belief. There's actually a belief behind the team. It's not like throwing a bunch of guys on the field and saying, we hope we win. No, now there's belief that you're going to win for the future as well.
Here's a stat that I hate: Man United wins more when they have Michael Carrick in the lineup.
Yeah,
Shut the front door, dude. Are you kidding me, dude? You're playing.
You know what it's-
listen, play
bro,
offense.
Bro, you know what
Put
it's
an
like?
offensive man
You know
in,
what
dude.
it is? Carrick is James Milner, dude.
No,
that's
he
it.
wishes he was James Milner.
No, dude.
Oh my
I'm saying
God.
his
Fuck
importance.
out. He can't play left back. What are you,
Dude,
what are you
my
crazy?
point is his spirit. They have the same spirit, dude. Milner, wherever you need him, you plug him.
But
Fine,
Carrick's
that's
a
his-
Jesse.
No, he's not.
He doesn't get
dude.
stuck in.
Yeah, he
I
does.
know, bro. What I'm saying
No,
is,
he just said I know. He doesn't get stuck in like
No, he
Milner.
doesn't get
I
stuck
mean, he
in-
doesn't go
bro,
off his way,
you're
but
not-
when
you're not
you
hearing
come at
me.
him, he will.
I don't think you're hearing me, bro. You just heard
Oh, it's in my
Milner.
head.
stuff.
Farid,
Can you
0 to
fact-
100.
All I'm saying is
See,
that
now-
Milner,
Oh, well, he-
his ability on a team is you can plug him in anywhere. Carrick's ability, he settles the team. So, like, yeah, he's not the greatest athlete. He did outrun Aguero one time, though. I popped that up. That was
once.
sick.
One time.
It doesn't matter. At 34 years old, he's outrunning one of the best forwards in the world. That was badass.
He
But
dictates the tempo, man.
Yeah, he dictates tempo. That's why he's on the field,
Oh,
dude.
great.
He's not on the field because he's the best player, but that's why statistically we're better with him because he settles the team and
Who
allows
are you playing today?
Blackburn.
Okay. Do you need a guy that settles the game down, or do you want to put guys on just want to run and play and attack?
You want to put this guy on to keep him sharp, to keep him fresh, because when we do meet at Chelsea, I wouldn't mind seeing a Carrick on the pitch. Is he going to be the one to slide tackle Costa? No. But is he the one going to be protecting the fucking 2 center backs in front of him? Yes, dude.
Conte
he has
is
movement.
going to run circles around
He
him.
won't because they won't meet, dude. They play the same position. They both hold, so they won't meet ever. So
Conte will score.
you want to put something on that,
That's a
bro?
bold prediction right there.
I don't know.
Conte will score.
Fuck it. Then he's finding the position. There's that.
When?
And
All right, how do we even
Dude,
fucking get
He
on
scored
United?
last time against United.
and one
Just
sec.
saying.
Yeah,
one more
dude,
thing about
motherfucker.
the Wolves in this game. I mean, I brought him up when he.
They beat Liverpool, remember?
Yeah, I brought him up during that game. Helder Costa. I mean,
Yeah, he's
the
good.
Wolves are so far down. I think
He's
Wolves.
just calling
No,
them
it's just
the,
Wolves.
the Wolves.
No,
they're-
Wolves. Just Wolves. There's no the. They get very pissed about that. It's just Wolves.
Wolverhampton.
Okay, cool. The Wolves. They're
The
not,
Lavana. The
they're not,
Coutinho.
they're not
The
gonna,
Milner.
they-
A wolf.
they're
dog.
not going to get promoted this year. So I think there's going to be noise for this
So
dude.
ridiculous.
23 years old.
Which
right
one?
now he started 24 games, came off the bench
Oh,
4
yeah.
times, but 8 goals, 5 assists. I mean, I think the dude has a chance of going to one of the newly promoted teams, or maybe even like a West Brom, taking a chance on like a younger kid. I think he would be great with West Brom, coming in.
I wrote him on our short list here, Hussey. Helder Costa. I put him on our short list here. We got him.
Well done, dude. Well
Sneaky.
done.
Dude, I'm
Love
telling you, if he goes
That's
to
the
West
boards.
Brom, I
That's
think
what the
that'd be a
boards
good
for.
buy. I think that'd be a great. I know he just signed the new contract, but or whatever. I think that could be a good buy for West Brom.
If anybody else has a guy they want to put in the short list is open.
You put Farid there?
No, I'm on the
I
list.
have a quick shout out from this game to wrap it up. Courtney Haas, Wolves. That's his real name. Courtney Haas. What's up, Haas?
Is he on the name 11?
Yeah, I don't even
got
know,
it.
man.
Oh,
I
dude.
don't know who his parents are though.
We had to find
Poor
out
guy.
the other day when we were playing the game,
What the
the
hell is his
FIFA
name?
game. Oh, we have to remember that. There was an awesome name.
Way to bring it up and then.
I didn't know. Why even bring it up? Self-destruction is such a funny thing.
That's a TBD.
TBD?
TBD, rather.
So
TBC?
like a DVD?
You have to understand, anyone listen, Al has like this weird memory that he knows, he just remembers the weirdest thing. So if I brought that up, I would have put money on Al remembering that.
Should have texted it to me so we wouldn't look stupid, but thanks.
Yeah, he both look
bringing you down.
Man,
Al's memories in question.
Drowning him.
Man of the match. Man of the match.
Pedro.
Cesc Fabregas.
Franceschi.
Best player in the field, man.
Yeah.
He's a boss.
Pedro, baby, getting the goal with his head, 5'2", unbelievable.
Second header of the season.
Dude, the guy can do anything.
Yeah, he's special, man. Huddersfield, Man City.
Did anyone else? I mean, everyone did it.
We didn't do one.
You didn't do one.
That's a Chesky.
Okay, I'm going with Willian. I mean, again, it's a player that doesn't play week in, week out, and he's still, when he plays, he's just consistent.
Wrap it up.
Man,
Already wrapped up.
That's a wrap.
By the time you said that, I was already done. Now we're still talking about because of you.
That's what she said.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
You kept talking.
We'd be on to
That's how we
another.
kept
If you didn't
going.
say that,
Liverpool
we'd be on
sucks.
to another
Liverpool
game.
sucks.
Liverpool didn't play this weekend, in case you guys are wondering out there. That's why Hussey's upset.
No, I'm not.
Because
That's why he's
couldn't shoot the Wolves. Liam Neeson could help you out.
It's not the Wolves, though.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Wolves.
Wolves.
Oh, the Grey.
Wolverhampton. Yeah, the Grey. I was thinking the Grey, the Wolves. All good.
Huddersfield
All good
0,
things.
Man City 0. We can dust this one up real quick.
Fuck Man City, dude. Are you kidding me?
I love Man City.
They're in trouble.
Without Jesus, did nothing, huh?
Yeah,
He's that
clearly.
dude.
Gabby,
Dude, Aguero started. Aguero played.
Aguero.
Nolito, Ryan. Nolito played. They played all the big guys. They played to win this game. It's like, oh, shit, they're going to destroy them. 0-0.
Pep sucks.
Get
Away from home.
out of
Pep
here, dude.
I love
sucks.
this, man. I love these stumbles. That means an extra game for them. Hopefully it comes at an odd time.
And your boy,
We got
the
Champions League.
Delph starting.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he sucks.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if he's a City guy. I don't know.
He's supposed to be like Gareth Barry, and
He needs to go to a different club.
Faster.
Yeah.
yeah, a
Yeah.
faster,
I think-
more updated Gareth Barry type.
I think his injury screwed him up, man. When he started the season, he was starting over
nice.
Fernandinho.
He was nice,
So,
too.
like, this guy can ball. I just think he's not in rhythm. Like, he just came back from, a 6-month injury. The season's already, like, at full pace. It's going to take him probably by, like, April to find the pace of the season.
I think it
And by
might have
then
been
it's
like a
too late.
groin or something. That's a tough one to come back.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man.
It's
That's tricky.
so. I think next season he's fine, man. Like if he doesn't pan out, he's good enough to bring off the bench. Like you know what I mean. So he might not be that guy. You might need to buy someone, proper number 6 to be that class guy. But like a guy like Delph, man, is good enough to have in your squad.
I see why Pep started Aguero, wanted to, kind of regain his trust and boost Aguero's confidence. But this is a game where the forgotten man needed to start. Kelechi
I was
Iheanacho.
just gonna bring him up.
Poor
I
guy,
legit
man.
was
Gets
just
no
gonna do
heat.
that.
So forgotten, bro. So forgotten.
Blame
and-
Jesus.
Yeah,
Bless
bro.
you.
You just as soon as Jesus came though, he
the third.
just undercut.
Iheanacho
him.
was on the reserves. Right out.
Yeah.
He wasn't even on the
Just-
bench, bro.
Just
No,
out of
Ian
there.
Nacho, yeah, he's
Because
on
it
the
wouldn't
bench.
make sense. I mean, you
No,
got Aguero.
Ian Nacho was on the bench.
No, not this game.
Oh,
As soon
okay.
as
When
Gavi
Jesus
came
got
in.
there.
Hey, try and keep up, bro.
Yeah. So let's talk about this game then. Fernandinho and Fernando. I don't like them playing on this.
You don't
At
like
the
the
same time.
Fernando brothers?
I don't like them playing at the same time. One
of all
one
people,
or
of all
other.
people, you should love
They're
that
Bash
man.
Bros. You like the Bash
Yeah.
Bro
No,
theory.
I mean,
Ryan, you were a Bash brother.
yeah, but the Bash Bros get you. Well,
I got him
for certain
rattled.
teams,
Rattled.
when you're playing certain
Thinking
teams,
my sucks.
but it was 0-0. You don't need Bash Brothers during that type of game. It's Huddersfield. I know they're a lower team, so they might try to beat you up a little bit.
You did bench
Ian
all your
Nacho,
talented players.
you can put Nolito behind him to and have Ian Nacho beside Aguero. I think it would just brought a lot more firepower. I think it would have been two.
But I feel like a lot of big teams do this. Like Man United kind of did this today. You know, where they sit and they try to play defensively against these teams because I think
today wasn't defensive.
you had Michael Carrick on the field.
They just try
Dude,
different.
Carrick's just
players.
a holding player, dude. That's
Herrera
it's like having
Herrera-
Matic on the field.
You guys have played where Herrera plays holding and they play Basti and Pogba at the same time. So
Agreed.
all I'm saying is you don't need him. You have other guys I think they can do it. So and it could be more offensive. It's more attacking. You don't have a guy just
You're
holding
also away
the play
from
up.
home. Cover play smart.
Dude, I think
Dude, you're the best team in the world. It doesn't matter where the
No,
fuck
we're
you
not,
play.
dude.
Ah,
We're not.
no,
We're
that's
not.
the, that's
We're
the
fucking
problem.
not.
You don't have that attitude.
this man
Yeah, we
shit's
do,
gotta
dude.
stop.
It's coming, dude. I know.
It's coming.
This man shit's gotta stop. It's gotta stop.
All right.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen
Bash
within the
us.
3 years though.
Boys.
It's gonna happen
It's
within
gonna
the 3 years.
happen next season.
Okay, no, I'm just saying because Jose is usually out after 3 years. So
Not
'Cause
this time.
we're just
Jose
waiting for the
doesn't-
drama. We're
Jose
just waiting
doesn't
for the
play
drama.
19-year-olds. Doesn't play 19-year-olds. Never has in his
It's got to be
career.
like theater camp. Too much drama.
Jose has changed.
He's changed. He's got fucking old man, the Godfather Fergie. Oh, you're right, Tom.
What, is he kicking the bottle into the first row of the stands, not the fourth row of the stands this
Next year, hopefully, it's the 5th row.
Okay.
He's working on it.
Kind of kick out of your head next.
Yeah,
I'd catch it.
You should be more worried about fixing your team.
Duh. Actually, no. I'd
What
start
were
heading
you
the
guys
ball.
doing this weekend? Fucking, you guys were in Spain again.
Yeah.
You guys on
Hey, you
vacation?
know what?
No, they went
We're
to
not-
France to watch a game.
This is
I wish I went with them.
Right?
I wish I went with them.
Sturridge went back home.
I mean, I'm sure they sent the invite.
Yeah,
invite.
He felt ill.
Oh my God, this guy. Dude, Sturridge.
How do we bring
Dude.
Liverpool in? No,
Dude, are
no,
you kidding
Liverpool
me?
gets no burn this week.
home.
You're not in the FA
You go
Cup.
home because you're sick. What?
Guys,
He's sick of
guys,
losing.
Jedi.
Sick of losing.
Dude, honestly,
Wait, you had
honestly,
some
I
bad
always
gazpacho or
I
something?
always shit on.
Like, come on, bud.
No, I always shit on
Gazpacho.
Sturridge. To be fair, they sent him home because they said it was contagious. So the staff sent him home.
You know
so
what?
let's not start throwing out just dirt out there.
I know.
Look, I'm not a big fan of Sturridge. I don't think he's a top 4 player. I have my opinion. Tom has his. People have theirs. But in this specific case, I don't blame him, dude.
Well,
He was
thank
sick.
God his leg injuries aren't contagious. My God, dude.
See, that I'll.
We're not talking about Liverpool.
Need-
We're not talking
Need
about Liverpool.
to upgrade big time, bro.
Dude, the problem with this City team is they didn't have an
They're not
attacking
bu-
midfielder who
they're not
could
buying
unlock
in.
the defense.
They're not
If
buying
you look
in.
at it, Fernando, he's a defensive midfielder. Fernandinho, center midfielder who can play both ways. And Delph. Delph isn't that David Silva guy who's going to sneak the passes into
Yep.
Aguero, Navas, or Nolito.
Biggest mistake, fucking Navas.
Sucks.
Biggest fucking mistake, dude. Oh, look at no goals this game. Big surprise. Navas is on the field.
But if
Kidding me?
he's
So
if
true.
he's swinging
I'd like
in-
to see that
You
correlation.
got, dude, Sané's what, 21, 20? He's 20, I think.
Yeah, he's
And he's
20,
Young
yeah.
as shit. He can play
and
this
he's
game.
balling right now too.
You need him or Kev or something.
Even
think
Sterling.
David Silva, man.
Sterling.
You need someone to
These
pass.
guys can't play every game, but I agree with you that they needed a guy
One of
like
them,
David
just one of
Silva.
them.
Maybe that Alex Garcia kid.
Garcia
was one of
pings.
them. Yeah.
I like Garcia. I mean,
Fuck this
over
team.
Fernando or something.
Everybody's happy they didn't
So
win.
defensive.
Yeah,
Then
they
they're
got
gonna play a
another game.
replay. That's gonna take a bit out of them.
I don't even have a man of match for this one.
Dean Whitehead,
That's your boy.
old Prem guy.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
He's
he is.
35.
From
You remember
Sunderland?
him? He used to be captain
Sunderland.
of.
Sunderland, wasn't it?
Or dude, Whitehead. That you're a pimple, dude. That was his fucking name. I forget where he was at.
Yeah, Sunderland, Stoke, and Middlesbrough.
Yeah,
that was right.
Sunday.
I was right.
I'm going to give it to the captain, Hudson.
Claudio Bravo.
Keeping the
Way
clean
to go,
sheet.
bro.
I'm gonna give it to the goalie,
Didn't
Coleman.
keep it. Coleman.
Pep gave him a shout out too. Bravo after the game.
That's bullshit, bro. Guys.
Yeah, oh, he's good. Best goalie in the world.
I thought he was very good with his feet. I'm like, well, that's his thing. I would have.
It's barely his thing.
I mean, you can go with pretty much anyone from Huddersfield because if they're keeping City to 0 goals, the whole team did well.
Who are you going to go with, though?
I mean, I don't have. You know, I'll go with Whitehead too to join out.
Tell him it was class.
That was great. Just the body block.
You wanna go Leicester? You wanna go Leicester
Fulham.
next?
Let's go Fulham, dude.
You go Fulham? All right.
Tottenham. Wrap that one up real quick as well.
The Harry Kane show.
This dude,
Christian
man,
Eriksen show.
just sprouts.
So do FA Cup games count for fantasy points? Because that's when you scored.
You already know the answer.
We wish.
Like, come on.
We wish.
I'm more pissed about Christian Eriksen getting fucking 2 assists finally.
a
Doing
waste,
shit in
yeah.
the league.
It's
What
a waste.
the hell?
It's a
Both
waste.
of them.
It's just confidence, just getting the juice in there. You know, getting that juice up a little bit.
It's all about the
But
juice.
will it carry over is the question.
No.
That's a juice.
Let's-
I mean,
let's
it
hope
was
so.
Fulham away. Craven Cottage represent. But
Dude, my preference,
I don't
man.
know. Don't trust him.
Costa scored as well. I hate when they waste their goals. If Costa was hot going into the FA Cup, I'd be like, whatever, he's keeping rhythm. But
He's
the
not,
fact that
but
he
he needed
broke
it.
his duck in the FA Cup leads me to think, not that he'll relax, but like, the soccer gods will relax him
You know what concerns
in the
me?
next game.
With a guy like Kane who scores a hat trick.
Yes.
That's when that concerns me. But one goal, I'm like, okay. Now he's just starting to get the confidence.
I
back.
felt the same about Zlatan, except he scored today. So it's like,
In
maybe
30 minutes.
Costa and Kane will figure it out. I don't know, man.
Dude. Either way, you have to remember when we were players, you score a goal. Next game, you feel like I'm going to score another goal.
Yeah, you're hungry.
So in their heads, Harry Kane coming off of a hat trick now, he's thinking, okay, the ball might go in a little bit easier.
Yep.
Like positions might be a little bit
He might
easier
shoot from
going
30
around.
yards out.
He might.
It's like one of those things where you like
might.
it just the confidence.
Yeah.
But Sissoko getting in the game. He's not hasn't been starting.
Touching around defenders, beasting up this guy.
But
man.
there's said to be some drama. There's rumors of drama because he's not practicing well and stuff like that. So it's good to see him on the field.
He was beast at the Euros for France, man.
Well,
Jesus.
maybe
That
they
finals, he really balled out. I was like, oh, damn.
Maybe
That's
the
why he went for
Spurs
30
bought
mil on
high.
deadline day.
Yeah.
Dude, I was really, really impressed with Trippier in this game. Right back,
Trippier, man.
sitting in for Kyle Walker. He's the one who started the first goal. Very heads-up play. Quick throw-in. Who was it? Fulham falls asleep.
Ericsson.
Yeah, Fulham falls asleep.
Eriksson.
Ericsson, nice square ball, and Harry Kane's in there with the left peg. So
7-second play, they said.
that quick fullback play, that's necessary, man.
How do you feel about the ball boy, though? He was the one who started the whole thing. Threw it to Trippier, threw his team under the bus.
I know,
dude.
bro. Away from
You
home,
gotta
come
like
on,
stumble
kid.
a little bit,
Yeah.
can't get it out.
I don't know that kid. He's gonna be hearing it from the
Yeah.
fans.
Great
bro.
ball boy.
He's gonna be hearing it
Wrong
from the
team,
fans.
bro.
Right? Exactly. Slow that shit down. But on Kane's second goal, questionable goal, slightly offside. I say it was offside based on the rule. Any body part that you can score with, in this case, Kane's head was ahead of the line.
He's got
I don't
a big
blame.
dome too.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a caricature, dude. It's weird.
He's basically offside the minute he steps on their side of the field. Then
His selfies is caricature, bro. Sorry, guys. Shots. I'm sorry, Harry Kane.
Bang, bang.
Big news for
but-
Jan Vertonghen though coming back.
Yeah, back and healthy.
They had him and Toby in there, so that was
Yeah,
a
they
solid
went
one.
all out for this one, man. They were not messing around. Pochettino realizes might miss out on top 4. Got to try backdoor. Make sure you get into at least Europa next year, which I think they will. But
Tell you,
you know,
what,
also that silverware as well is
Eric
important.
Dyer was not gonna play in this game because that
been-
mistake he made against Shitpool.
He's
so
been
bad,
slumping,
dude.
man.
It was rough.
He's
man.
young, bro.
He's not a center back.
I was impressed with Harry Winks though. This dude's quick. He's buzzing.
Yeah,
I don't know if he hasn't
Winks is
played the
special,
90
man.
minutes.
That game against Liverpool, man.
Nah,
he came
it
on,
was
and I
just-
was like, all right, this guy's fucking
Winks is
energetic.
sharp.
Yeah,
He's-
man. He is.
Oh,
He
he's
shows for the
positive,
ball.
dude. He always wants to go forward with it.
Dude, there were a couple of times where either Ericsson was caught in a bit of a trap and had an opportunity to play it back, and all Winks did was take 2 steps forward, took 3 guys out of the press,
Angles.
doing that.
Yep.
Like all angles, or his touch is a typical, he's in a position where you touch it back, play to your center back, he resets to your goalie, you swing it around.
He's quick, dude.
He just took a
He's
positive
quick.
touch, man. Knocking 3 or 4 guys out of the game every time he touches the ball. It's insane.
Yeah.
He's good, man. And he's what, 20?
21.
Baby.
His name's Harry Winks.
I dig that, man.
cheeky.
He's a little
It's
magician.
cheeky as fuck.
is that name 11?
You gonna say it about everybody? Is Ryan Hussey name 11?
It should be.
Captain.
Yeah. You know what a hussy is?
Captain, player,
No,
coach.
I'm the manager.
Yeah, player, coach, captain.
Oh,
You know what a hussy is? It's a wee lass in Gaelic, Ryan. A wee lass.
yeah, but it's not spelled the same way.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't matter. You're a hussy.
So if something's not
was
so if it's not
Okay,
spelled
you
the same way, so it's the same thing.
You're a wee
I'm sure it's spelled
lass.
the same.
I don't think it is.
Hey.
I think there's no E.
It is today.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
Deli Ali Shop getting himself an assist.
Fuck that guy.
Might want to hold on to him fantasy wise.
Don't do it,
Might
guys.
want to just hold
Don't
on
get
to
honey
him.
dipped.
I'd ride. Ooh, it'd be tough to ride him out the rest of the season or not.
Nah, not the rest of the season. He's
For a
gonna
while until he cools off. Until Tottenham drop, finishing 4th.
He's cooled off right now. He hasn't scored in a few games since that. He had, I think, 3 or 4 game run where he was hot. But he's
Yeah,
cooled
when
off
he
since
scores,
then.
he gets a brace. So
Yeah, that's
There-
true.
there's that.
Yeah, when he scores, he goes off.
Yeah, Christian Eriksen could have had 4 or 5 assists in this game. This guy was balling. Definitely my man of the match.
got a shout out for Scotty Parker coming in for
Oh,
Fulham,
Yeah,
Scotty!
could've scored,
playing against his
man.
former squad.
I like
Could have
that.
scored.
I know,
36
off that-
years
off
old.
That set piece.
Yeah, Dembele as
No.
well, playing against his former squad, gets a nice little applaud recognition from the team, man. I love it when that happens. Like, they get it. We're
Real
Fulham, bro. Like, we
What
get
a
it.
what an interesting career, Scotty Parker.
Charlton to Chelsea.
He was at-
never
yeah,
played
yeah,
because
was there for a
it's
year.
Chelsea.
Was there for a year, sold, but he was touted to be a big player.
Yep.
And then had like a late kind of like meteoric rise. Played on the
Resurgence.
national team when he was like 30, 31, and then immediately just
Spurs,
dive bombed again.
Spurs, and
Riders'
West
Choice
Ham.
Player of the Year or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was weird. Yeah,
Jeez, dude.
And his team came in like 17th. And he won that shit.
but that was when I think was Harry Redknapp was at Tottenham, right?
yeah.
Yeah, they were real good then.
Harry.
Well, people also got to look at Ryan Sessegnon because he's going to be sought
good shot.
after during the summer. He's 16 years
Sessegnon.
old. A lot of clubs have been attached to this guy, or linked with him, rather.
Yeah, he looks sharp, too. Didn't do anything special, but, like, for a 16-year-old, didn't, stand out either, which
it's
is
just-
a good thing.
Just amazing to think, like, 16 years old. Just think back when you were 16.
I was sitting in
Like,
the cafeteria.
Or
eating
maybe going
burgers,
to the
dude.
mall,
Yeah.
try to do, like,
I was hanging out with Hussey. What an idiot.
Playing FIFA.
Yeah, dude, I was crushing him in FIFA even then.
Well, back then I was
he's
worse. No.
He admitted.
No, back then you guys used to crush me. That's why I went to full
So you got
possession.
2 consoles now, like ready to go.
Yeah.
You got a headset.
You need 2. You got 3. You got to
Twitch
Twitch
it.
about
Dude, you should Twitch.
Oh no, Dreamcast is broken. I gotta get the laser.
We should
fixed.
have a little 4-way Twitch session,
Laser.
dude. Now that I know you have an Xbox, I think I'm gonna get an Xbox, dude. I think I'm just gonna
might as
do it.
well at this
What's
point.
up, mine? I get the PS4. I just got stuck on this
way,
game.
I mean, he lives with you, right? Like,
Yeah,
so
I need to get going with my my
do it,
Portsmouth
bud.
team though. They've been
Twitch.
taking a backseat big time.
I'm gonna manage Leeds, bring him back from glory, dude. It's gonna be great. Fucking love it.
Well, that's why I picked Portsmouth because they're in like the second division, whatever the
That's
second
what
league.
Leeds is at.
My man of the match is Harry Kane.
Kane.
Pretty easy.
Ericsson.
Christian. Ah,
I like
well,
guys. I
do
like
it too.
Blackburn 1, United 2. Comeback Kings. It was very untidy to start.
Why are you coming back against?
Hey, who
Blackburn?
scored the game winner, Ryan?
Because that's life, man. That's life. Sometimes you need to come back. The point is when
First
it's time
goal,
to come
they're-
back, we coming back lately.
Their goal was good. They had a great goal though.
I like that caveat.
Lately. We used to tie, bro. We
I
used
like
to
that
choke.
caveat
Yeah.
right there.
Yes, Al. I agree.
I mean, Mkhitaryan, again, to get that guy at that price, he's starting to ball out for United.
Still not convinced over that, Tom.
Nah, still not convinced.
Tom's
You
being
know,
an Arsenal hater right
no.
He
now.
had a really
If
good
he
game
was
today,
on,
dude.
He
if he
balled.
was on like Dortmund, Tom would like back on Dortmund, Tom would be like, "Oh my God, this dude."
Yo,
He was
he's
he
gotta
was
be the
dicking
guy.
too, man. He was dribbling so much. He's like, "Fuck it, these guys suck. I'm just gonna keep dribbling." Like, cause I was like, "All right, pass it, shoot it, do something."
Yeah.
One time, like he was in the
It was-
18, just
Yeah, it's like
back and forth,
pull
back
the
and forth. I was like,
trigger.
"Yo,
Yeah,
we
it's
gotta."
like just doing
I was like, I was like,
360
I was
shit,
like,
dude.
if he scores this, man,
This
this
is
is a goal of the
street,
season.
bro.
If he scores this, everyone's gonna shut the fuck up.
Dude, he
But
short
lost it.
circuited. He just started like spinning. The ball wouldn't come out from under his feet. Like it was weird. That break pissed me off because Martial unselfishly saw him making the run, squared it off for him. All they had to do, take a positive touch, second touch, you either shirl it or you put the laces through it. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing.
That was just a bad decision.
Yeah.
Look, man, the guy's good. But again, I'd like to see him do it against better competition. Let's see if he performs
does it
like
in the
this
Prem, though.
against Chelsea. Let's see a big team.
Big
is all
game,
I'm
big
saying.
game,
He's,
big game
he's doing
performance.
it in the
But-
Prem
but-
against shitty
But
teams.
here's my question: where's Ozil against the big teams? We don't judge.
Well, we
Or
know,
the shit
oh,
teams.
Everyone judges
yeah, but
Ozil.
you said he's the best number 10, even with the fact that he never shows
Well,
up against
Ozil
top
broke
six.
records in this league last year,
Agreed. But
and
what
he
I'm
was
saying-
playing with CR7, so he's got a track record.
How many league titles did he win?
of
0.
in general?
Leicester
Ah!
make it
He's won a World Cup.
I didn't ask about that shit.
I'm telling you about that shit. He's won a World Cup. He's a
That's-
World
he had
Cup winning
Leicester.
You
player,
can't, you
dude.
can't pick your country, you know, whether that happens. So
Yeah, but he starts on a World Cup winning team. So there's no doubt that his silk. Everyone knows he's the silk master. His work rate, all that stuff. There's a lot that's.
if you want
left
to talk about
for
work
that.
rate, Mkhitaryan coming back, stopping
on that counterattack.
Oh my
it was his
God!
fault. He should have.
Yeah, but hey, a lot of
But
players
that's what
don't.
you want, right? That's
Yeah, a
what you
lot of
want.
players don't.
Like
And
who?
he-
A lot of players like who?
a lot of players that don't run back.
Name a player.
We just talked about Ozil. If he loses
There
the ball,
it
he
is.
doesn't. He doesn't.
There
yeah.
it is. I just wanted to hear it, dude.
Yeah, but the
Hazard's
thing
one of those
is, for the
things that get
price
angry.
that I don't even
Throw
know
us
how.
under the bus.
I don't even know how
Absolutely.
United got
Under the
Mkhitaryan
bus.
for that price. He's 28 years old. He's literally in the
prime.
prime.
Yeah.
I mean, they bought him on the clearance rack. I don't even know why he was there. He was like, it was marked the wrong price by accident.
He was.
And they have to,
He landed
honor
on
that
big.
price at the register or something.
That's
One
the
of those
beauty
you
of
get
it.
home, you're like, I don't remember buying this, but I guess I'll keep it. It like fell into your
He plays.
basket.
He plays 90 minutes too. Jose leaves him on the whole time. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and he
fitness
was
is not an issue.
He's got decent legs on him.
This is why he did so well in Germany. Is marked the player of the year. I mean, look. He passes well. He has work rate. He shoots the ball. He's
Ryan,
quick enough.
What's
he
his number
runs.
one? But he's fast.
No, he's
very
he's
fast. He's
he's
very
not very
right.
fast. He's fast, but he's not very fast. He's not like.
He's on Mane speed. Come on, let's
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Let's get it right.
That's a
That's
different
right.
reality.
But
Mane.
he's
Yeah, that's Mane.
he's good. He's like above average at everything. I wouldn't say he's great.
Oh,
He's not great,
Enough
but-
with the fucking
but
great
he's-
talk.
Tony the Tiger.
He's
here.
like the
High highs, low lows.
But he's like the ultimate utility. He's the ultimate utility guy that
I
you can
want
count
to
him
see
to
him
do
do it
anything.
against the big dogs. No doubt this guy's got talent. If you're on Manchester United, you're on there because you're definitely talented. Can you do it consistently? We shit on dudes like Rashford, like Martial. Oh, you can't do it consistently. Meanwhile,
Martial
these dudes are
sucks.
18 years old, 20 years old. This guy's in his prime. He's starting to come to fruition for Man United. Sweet. Do it against the big dogs. Let's see how you do it against the big dogs. I'm not saying you have to score a goal or even get an assist. Do you perform well?
Well,
are you effective?
The way he's playing against all these lower teams, I really wish that Liverpool got him just because Liverpool can't beat those small teams. Put him on, they would have won those games then, I guess.
You guess.
That's a lot of credit right there.
A lot of praise. A lot of ifs going through there.
Praise.
That first goal, though,
outside of the boot,
17
Cheryl.
minutes in, Danny Graham.
Oh, that
great
one.
goal, great pass. But again, man, Chris Smalling, whenever he plays, I feel like whenever we get scored on, it's always his man. Sometimes you can't do anything about it.
Rojo
but it's
got
just like
turned
it's a
inside
weird
outside
coincidence,
too,
man.
Yeah, it was
Rojo,
I think it was more Rojo getting roasted.
Both of
Twice.
those dudes
He
got-
didn't have a good
inside,
game.
Outside.
There's multiple times. I mean, there's more than twice. I think there was like
Because
4 or
his
5
partner was
times.
Chris Smalling. Of
Yeah.
course he didn't have a good game.
There was one time he
hell he
turned.
thinking?
He got turned or something, and the ball's coming down the left side. And he's playing on his left side.
Bali
He
was on the
turned.
bench. Though.
Like,
Bali's on the bench today. I think Bali and
think?
Rojo for me. wouldn't hold
Nah,
that
man.
down.
I mean, Rojo had a bad game. Today, I think, out of the defense, Smalling was the best, dude. Clearing headers, taking plays one-on-one. That goal,
Ashley
arguably-
Young was the best in the
Thank
back
you.
four.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
Come on.
Ashley Young was
Ashley
nasty
Young
today.
was a menace.
He was all over
But you put him on the right side instead of the
back.
left.
Yeah.
Finally,
Well,
keep
think
him on the
about-
right side. He's right-footed.
Let's stay on the defense for a moment. You get
Yeah.
Ashley Young and Damian playing outside back, and Shaw doesn't get a shout.
Yeah, he's
Like-
not
like-
happy on the bench. Well,
like,
look,
what are we
Mourinho's
talking
not,
right?
No, but
Mourinho's
Mourinho's
come
not
out.
happy with him.
He's not ready to. He's
gotta
not
work.
ready yet. He's not ready to play.
It's not even that. He might not play ever for United. Like, it's to that point.
That's what I'm saying.
23 mil, 25 mil, for
30.
that guy?
No, Mourinho
What was it
doesn't get-
30?
It was like 30, bro.
Mourinho doesn't give a fuck. you
Yeah,
know.
I know he doesn't
like,
give a fuck, but
But you know
So
what?
that-
Maybe he'll take a nice stroll on to Merseyside, and because I know a team over there that needs a left
He's
back.
so thirsty
For a left back, yeah.
for everyone, Mkhitaryan, everyone, man. Yo, if we get
Because
Quincy Promise, like, dude, chill. Not talking about Liverpool.
Dude, if Mkhitaryan was on Arsenal, they don't lose 5-1. They probably only lose 3-1.
That's such a gas. No,
No, dude.
no, that's just
Nah,
not
dude.
true.
Nah, dude.
That's not true.
Dude, Mkhitaryan is. I don't even.
Mkhitaryan? Is that his
Wait,
brother?
you're always talking about all these other
Michael
leagues. No, the thing is, Tom's always talking about all these other leagues. Mkhitaryan's from another league and won the Player of the Year, and you give him no respect.
Ryan,
I give him
Zlatan
respect,
Ibrahimovic won
but
Player of the
just
Year in
because-
France. You give him no respect.
yeah.
Yeah, I do.
roasted.
I do. Whoa,
Fucking roasted out of left field.
I-
15
Hold on, but
goals. You gave
no,
him
I
that
give
much
him-
respect. You gave him
That-
15
that's-
goals worth of respect.
And he's a legend.
And he scored 50 before he came in.
Yeah, no, I thought it was just gonna be too much of a drop.
See,
from
you
France.
gave him no respect.
No, I gave him
No respect.
I gave him respect because I knew he was gonna score. I
gave him
just
very
didn't
no
know he was gonna
respect.
score. I didn't.
You said 15
I just didn't
goals.
know
It's
if he's
all
going to
goals. Not even
propel
crap.
United enough.
Cue the Michael
to,
Jackson, Billie Jean right now. Moonwalk.
No, because that's what I've been saying the whole time. But you guys have fucking caught ass.
There's no way you've been saying that. That's your
Cauliflower
backtrack.
is?
You've been saying it since your backtrack. Either way, we'll
No, not
backtrack
backtrack since the first day, dude.
Let's
No,
roast.
yes.
Let's roast
You gave him
Damian
15
real quick,
goals
dude.
in all.
That's not
Whoa,
respect.
you guys backed me in the corner with that one. I was basically just.
Oh my God! Stop with the excuse.
Nobody puts Hussey in the corner.
Yeah.
The main
Get that on
purpose
a
of it
shirt.
was saying whether Zlatan was going to propel United into the top 4.
Has he? So
Right
far,
now, no, because it's still 5th or 6th, wherever they are. I have to look that
Damn,
up.
you're holding on to this, huh? So you don't think the fact that
He's
we're
done
even
his
in
part.
this race-
No. He's done his part. Obviously,
Never
So I was
heard
like,
Huss say, you know what? I was wrong about this one.
Nah,
I called it wrong. I made a mistake. This happened. Let's move. I've never heard
He's done
Bus
better than what I said,
say
but they're
that.
in 6th place right now.
Ryan,
Are they
he's-
in the top four?
Let it go.
Are they in the top 4?
Ryan, he scored
let it
15
go.
more goals than anybody on his team.
Are they? Top
15 more goals.
He's gonna hold on to that.
Are they?
Wait till they're
Are
fucking top
they?
4. This whole room's gonna crash on you, bro. There's no more backtracking.
This is why you get destroyed so bad.
Exactly.
Because we
Make-
can't wait to hit one of your
You make us so thirsty for it.
Hustradamus over here. Freaking nonsense.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is because if they don't finish top 4, if they don't,
High, low,
if they don't finish top 4, then we got something here.
low. When they don't, we will show you.
On
Either way.
that goal though,
Hey, well,
man,
it's either Zlatan or Pogba. We got to blame one of them.
moving on,
Good
past
choice.
the month, past the season, past the year. Mkhitaryan, that ball, but the finish from Rashford, man.
Classic.
Dude, even
Like
very
he's scoring
composed.
goals, but that touch around the goal, the finish though.
Dude, even before
very
that
composed.
turn from Mkhitaryan to start that whole thing.
Oh,
Like, the ball came into
skins
him.
one guy, yeah.
Yeah, and then plays a perfect through ball.
What
Nice
side of the
outside
boot?
Cheryl pass.
Outside of the
I saw
boot.
it.
I have a
It was
question
nice.
for Hussey. Is Rashford fast?
Oh, dude, he's lightning.
Is he on like your speed 11? Is he faster than Mane?
Try.
He's got all those youthful muscles, man. He's so fresh, like he
Not
just came
ready.
out of the factory.
Think about a young
He's so fucking
19-year-old
fast.
Hussey.
HGH.
Dude.
Mane's got the
19-year-old Ryan
power,
Hussey.
though.
What's he do? He's fast.
He might be
Biggest stride.
starting forward for fast team of EPL.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of who else for a forward. A striker would be faster than him.
It's not even just fast for me. It's explosive.
Well, quickness.
It's like it's 0 to 100 in one step. It's like
blink of
wow.
an eye.
And close control. He never loses the ball really too far.
I gotta give Marshall a little credit on that too. It's speed dribbling.
Yes.
It's like the Messi touch.
Oh.
Laces.
And then as soon as like their shoulder leans, it's like all right, let it, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it's over, dude.
Well, you also have to remember it's all directions too. Some people can just run, with speed forward. I mean, he's going off of both feet, just going
Left to
any
right.
direction. Just even backpedaling, he's probably fast too. I don't know.
Basement.
He could probably beat Mertesacker in a race going backwards.
In the sand.
Oh no, definitely.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Uphill.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Uphill in the sand.
Slow
backwards.
I actually want to see
The slow 11.
Arson race Mertesacker.
I want to
Coach,
Tight
again,
race.
that's
a photo finish.
Nah, dude.
No.
Robert
They start
Huth
the
in
race. You go get a sandwich. You come back for the photo finish.
I want to see Ryan Hussey race Mertesacker.
I want to see Ryan Hussey
Probably
race
lose.
everybody.
I don't know,
on
dude.
Thanksgiving.
Oh. I think so. He's got long ass legs,
Thanksgiving?
dude.
Thanksgiving Day
Yeah.
race.
Christmas.
Christmas race. We have a Christmas race on Hussey Street every
It
year.
happened once.
Really?
Every year.
It happened once. It's a tradition.
Shut up, Ryan.
It's a tradition. It happened once.
Well, wait,
No, we did it twice. We definitely did it twice.
No, Dan, we did one year.
What happened that one time?
Hussey
Yeah.
lost, and he almost bit it, dude.
Yeah.
Coming in the photo finish, he was like, oh,
you know what?
and he tripped the
You know
last
what?
like 4 steps.
I was an idiot. I got dragged into a race with Al, who's fully fit from playing. I hadn't played for like a few years, so I was like, I'm an idiot.
You talk, you
So
were like,
this-
You two was
It was 100 yards, dude. You didn't run a
I
mile.
was like 25.
Was
Yeah?
it a one-on-one race?
And you were 19. I was an idiot for thinking, oh, you've been playing for how long?
Did you just admit that you were wrong about
I was wrong about that. Because, but
well done.
in the photo finish,
Well
I
done.
slipped. I slipped at the finish line. Honestly, my foot was on the ground, and my head was about, 4 inches off
He
my
was
foot.
smelling his toes.
Like, literally, I was bent
Yeah.
down, and I caught myself somehow.
with a sand
I don't
black
even
ice.
know. I was about to ruin this moneymaker. That's my face. But like,
In case you're wondering.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about my dick.
thank
I'm
God.
talking about my face.
You know what? God said, you know what? You can't win the race, but we're gonna protect that face. I was like, you know what? God, you got a point.
So 1-1, man.
So Hussey lost.
1-1. Man United can't afford to have a second game
Nope.
or another game on the calendar. Jose was fucking. He might be one of the most serious manager I've ever seen in my entire
He's the
life.
man,
Because
dude.
he holds
Messing around.
everyone at such a level that like he's never happy, doesn't smile.
Except when
Only
they
until,
scored,
like,
and he was fucking.
Until you do your job, man. Like,
He was fucking.
but he maintains that level of seriousness like no one else.
because he loves winning, dude.
Jose is
He doesn't
the
win, he
epitome
wears it.
of
He's a
high highs and low lows.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let me
dude.
break it down
Yeah.
for you, bro. When Manchester United wins, this guy, you see his post game press conference?
Yeah, we
He's
played
talking about the ball boy. He's like, oh yeah, that ball boy on the right side, one of the best ever. Like just
He's laughing, having a good time.
having a good time.
Yeah.
But when you lose, he's like, I don't wanna talk to
62,
anyone.
83, 89. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's like a 30-second press conference.
And he hates it when other coaches celebrate. Chelsea match.
Just one time. That was just one time.
All that.
But he
coach
brings.
of- I was gonna say the coach of Middlesbrough, who's good buddies with him. He says that Jose outside of soccer is completely different. Where he is. I mean, I could see why he would be a great person to hang out with. He's witty. He's fun. I could see.
clever.
Well,
him.
just text him. See what he's saying.
Well, I mean, it is what. Not,
It is what it is. Anyway,
he hasn't responded back.
Took the words out of his mouth.
man, Jose making the call,
catching heat today.
bringing on Pogba and Ibra at the same time.
Scared.
Dude, I was
taking
literally-
off Martial and Lingard.
Scared.
I was literally like,
Game
I love
changer.
this club. I was like, when in doubt, we're turning to these two. Like,
That's
we never
cool.
had that, man.
We'll just put on our 2 robots and we'll win the game.
So
Right?
spoiled.
Did you
And
say,
Fellaini
did you
was
say
good.
you never had that?
No, the
Not
last
recently.
years.
It's been a while.
The last
Yeah.
years. All right, man.
So spoiled.
When I say never, I mean like
Like 2 years.
That's how you know.
But even at
Man
the-
United
yeah.
sports.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
no,
when you
just-
say
just
never.
like the
It's
race,
been
just-
like 3 years since you guys have won anything,
Hey.
and you just won an FA Cup last
And
year, but
who-
the league, and you're like, oh, it's never.
you know why
happened.
it's
been
important.
so long.
You know why it's important.
But when I
United,
fucking bitch about it, oh,
Listen.
Tom, you should be happy with Arsene Wenger because
Arsenal
you haven't won in
sucks.
10 years.
you know
Get
why
outta
it's
here,
important that Man United does well? Because then England does well. You motherfuckers can't represent England in the
We
European
can if we
tournaments.
play the right way.
You mean
if,
France?
if,
We
dude,
can.
if
we did
it's
at
been
a point in
30
time.
years, bro. Haven't
Humiliating.
won dick in the Champions League. We need United back there to show you boys how it's done.
Chill.
Well,
Why
Chelsea's
would-
going to be there next year. I don't know about United.
Yeah, let's just bring down this
about
whole
Liverpool
United
over
reign
there?
right now with Darmian getting shat on by Connor
Oh,
Mahoney.
bro.
Yeah.
Broken
Skin.
off
You got
left
eaten.
and right. So, yeah, Pogba comes on, provides the game-winning assist to Ibra's one-touch
What a
fucking
finish.
dude. It was just like
What?
a perfect pass. He didn't even have to settle
Here's the
it, just-
goalie, bro.
Oh,
Here's the question: where's the goalie? Zlatan, you literally looks over twice over
dude,
his shoulder.
It was
on the
because it was
replay.
so well timed. It was
perfect
the
pass.
run. The ball over the top from Pogba was probably about 40 yards out.
If the
And the
ball
center back-
bounces in the 18,
Well, the center
it's
backs knew Ibra was behind them. Ibra was kept on by the left back on the far end.
110% goalie cheat off your line, please. At least challenge. I'm not saying the goalie could have stopped it, but literally Zlatan had no one around him when he hit that shot.
Because he was shook, bro. Like, what are you gonna do?
That's my point. Like, you got to come out, man.
It's
Make an
Ibra.
effort, close the angle.
It's
yeah.
Ibra,
All right,
bro.
let him score then. It's Ibra. Let him
The-
score.
Fuck, what do I do?
The biggest thing
Take
about
it
that,
ridiculous.
I mean, true, yeah,
That's
it
what
was,
he
it
brings,
was,
dude.
it was great to get on net, but I think his balance for being a tall dude, for backing up, to
Unreal.
spin. That's the biggest point about
It's
that
balance,
goal for me
yeah.
is the balance.
You know what it is? It's all the taekwondo he does.
And you
man.
know what
The
else? I mean,
Yoga.
that's
Like,
right.
seriously. Like, that's
Jiu-jitsu.
what he does. Yeah, man.
Ibra made an
So
immediate
flexible.
impact into this game. Herrera was ripping shots all game long.
Dude, he was
and
taking
and
way too
one of the
many.
shots he took a shot.
Off his first touch, he almost
Yeah,
scored.
and Ibra slid in like just a
Yeah.
second late,
His-
almost
his-
had to tap
His
it.
positioning is great. Of
course.
I mean, he's got all these great attributes that we forget that even his positioning is
Yep.
is second to none.
He did a Ryan Hussey when he missed though. He did this. He did. He was so angry.
Is
I
that-
was like, oh, it looks like Hussey.
This is a podcast, not a video, dude.
Whatever.
What do you
Oh,
we got the video.
Hey, what's the first time?
I forget about
This is
those.
Hussey's first show. Welcome to the show. This is a
Back again.
Podcast FC
No, you
show.
don't. That's
I
why
I always forget
you
about
wear
those.
your yarmulke all the time.
Yeah.
You know you're on film.
Always forget that we're being watched in the
Maybe you should
sky.
have cleaned that mustard stain off your hat, B-Rabbit.
Yeah, right, dude. Actually, it's not. I don't even know what it's from. It's always been
This
there.
hat's 30 years old. I don't know where it's from.
It is. It's from the 80s, I think. Or maybe the.
They made yarmulkes in the 80s.
Isn't it your grandmother's?
No, it's not. But hey, if it was, she had good style. It's comfy.
Bussington.
Oh, you were going to say she had good shit.
No.
You almost did.
No, why would I? I don't swear on the show.
Want to give a shout out here to Marvin Emnes. Had that first assist to Danny Graham in the game.
dirty.
In the first half, I called. I was like, dude, I like this kid. And then he immediately gets the ball inside out Rojo, slides a nice ball through, and they're up 1-0. I was like, wow. Unfortunately, the second half, he kind of took a nap. But
Well,
he was
Blackburn, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what are you gonna
they
do?
couldn't get in the ball enough. But he's a pretty good player.
The 4-4-2.
Solid player.
4-4-2 was giving them problems, man. They had those two strikers up top who were moving it around.
Well, what did they do when they made their subs, Tom? It's this revolutionary idea called like changing your formation. And
It works most of the time that I've seen it.
I mean, they won, so it must have worked.
Yeah.
I would say it worked.
Change the shape.
How about
Damn.
that?
That was an unexpected shot, Farid. I gotta admit.
How about that? How about that?
How about that?
How about
How
that?
about that?
Catch me outside,
Bop,
bitch.
That's what sucks.
Man of the match.
Chelsea ruins the place.
I'm gonna give it a Pogs, man. Comes in right
Wrong.
away, asking for
Wrong.
touches, asking for the ball. He provides space. All of a sudden, when he comes on, we got like a full court press going. They can't get out of their final
That
third.
was a perfect pass from behind half, bro.
It was more for me about the run leading to my man of the match, Ibra.
Were
Dig
you
it.
ever gonna give it to Pogba? bro?
Not
No.
a fucking
Pogba could have scored a
chance.
bike from half. Near.
I'd consider it then. But in this case, it's Zlatan.
I got Zlatan, man.
Hey!
Getting the
Fucking
goal.
sucks.
I love it.
Special shout out to Romero. I hate this guy. So
Special
suspect.
shout
man.
out to hate him.
I'm just saying, man. He's so suspect, dude.
So shut up. I hate him.
He had like
That's
two
like-
shots this game, and the second one bounces in front of him. Next thing you know, he bobbles it twice. I mean, he had good recovery to
That late
save it.
offside goal. Yeah,
He recovered well, but it's like, dude, 85th
think-
minute, you got to gobble that up, bro.
I think that's a goalie who's just not in rhythm, man. I
He's just
think.
nervous. He's so
Yeah.
timid back there. He's
But
scared.
like he doesn't play. That's the risk that you take,
Isn't it-
man. He goes like 7-8 games without playing.
That's why you
Like,
can't play him ever.
I want to give.
You need the guy that comes in once in a while and he's solid. And then, hey, this guy's solid. Now you can play in this
Solid, dude.
tournament
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
think he's pretty good for a
I think he's
backup,
solid.
dude.
He's a World
You
Cup
wait, you
finalist.
wait and
goalkeeper.
Starts for his
You
national
wait and
team.
see.
My player of the match, Mkhitaryan, getting the assist.
Mike-
He's
Is that
like
his brother?
Mkhitaryan.
Yeah.
Was he at the game?
Mkhitaryan all day.
Mike-
Runs for
Just because you
days.
say it quicker.
Won't catch it, dude.
He's shot as a look at there.
He's going up, getting assists. He's coming back, stopping. counters. I
That's
mean,
great.
the guy's the man.
Yeah, and how
United doesn't deserve him.
And what about what about
Nice finish.
What about Pogba's work rate, man?
Unreal, dude.
I know.
Yeah, he only had to play
hustled
30
today.
minutes. He only had to play 30 minutes.
I know, but I'm just
Well, he
saying.
fucking
Well, let me
killed
see him
those
do it for
30.
90 minutes. We'll talk about it.
You probably won't see it for 90 minutes.
Exactly.
Dude, I can't wait
0 to
for
100.
him to
Unless he has
dust
to.
you guys up.
I got to give a shout out here. I forgot to mention these two guys.
Special
Wes
occasion
Brown.
shout-out.
Wes Brown playing for Blackburn at the age of 37 was on the bench today.
Wow.
United legend.
Soldier.
Yep.
Still going.
Black guy with red hair made no sense. And I also a shout out to a sub that was made by Blackburn, young player Connor Mahoney. Deadly. Played on the right wing, was left-footed. Got by Pogs, dusted Darmian a couple times.
Looking like Sean Maloney.
20 years old. Got a good left peg on him.
He came all the set pieces,
Yep.
all the corners,
Yep.
all the free kicks.
I would have
so-
liked to see him play more, honestly. I wish
Yeah.
he made him at half or started him.
Yeah.
Nice player. That's all I
Shout
got.
out, man.
Nice guy too.
You guys need a left back.
Millwall
Yes, we
won. 10-man Millwall won. Leicester
We
City
fucking
0.
hate Millwall.
Millwall
All right, mate.
away.
GSC. Going wild. Millwall, another team
Leicester
just making
sucks.
Leicester look like they suck.
Claudio Ranieri. I said
What
it.
is happening?
I said it a
They
week
don't
ago,
believe.
man. You gotta get rid of this guy. He's gonna bring them down. Like, oh, unless you just say fuck it, we owe him a season just because you want.
Well-
Hey, I'm cool with that, but he's gonna bring you down.
Not to
you
mention-
gotta get rid of him.
Who-
You're
Yeah,
starting to
Millwall-
sound right.
Millwall got a double yellow in the 52nd minute of the game. And Leicester lost. It was 0-0.
They suck, dude.
Oh,
Tiki!
Bro, Hussey.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's a Farid.
Nah, bro.
That's a
Yeah.
classic for Reed.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's
6% of the time, it's Farid.
Dude, who the hell was in this back line?
For who?
Why for Leicester City? Wage,
was a-
Ben Aluan, Chilwell. I know Ben Chilwell. Amarty, I know, but these two center backs looks like Ranieri was trying something new. Vasilevsky comes in off the bench, but once again, I think this dude's a fraud. They did not invest in their center back pairing.
I think
No,
those
center midfield.
and center backs.
midfield.
No, they
Well,
invest.
did
They
invest
invested
in
center
center
mid.
It just didn't work
you
out.
didn't buy a world class center mid.
No, but they invested. They
Yeah,
didn't
that's
invest
what
in
I'm
saying.
shit
Oh,
in center
okay.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
I think they were just trying.
Take it easy.
You just went Jurassic Park all over you.
Whatever. Arsenal needs to invest. Carry on.
I think he was just trying something different, man. Center backs. I think he smells that Huth and Morgan might not make the race to the end. So I think he was just trying to test him out because Vasilevsky is his usual dude that he goes
It was
with
Yeah.
that
it was
center back.
it was pretty shocking to see Wes Morgan not start a game. He starts every game for this club.
Needs a break.
Millwall.
Over
Yeah.
30. You're
Millwall.
playing Millwall.
No, I'm just saying
It's like-
they play him even regardless usually
Yeah,
in these
they
games. So
usually
it's
do.
really interesting.
They
to
have
see.
nothing to play for this season. I mean, Champions League, but what are the odds?
They have one thing to play for.
That's what
Pride.
they said last year.
I know.
What are the odds?
I mean, don't get relegated. You have the FA Cup. I mean, you don't have the league.
They really could get
It's a
relegated.
waste.
They probably will. Damari Gray, though, gets to start in this game. I like to see
He's
him
been starting
play.
the last few.
Glad to see him playing, but they changed the shape up a little bit.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1. Arsenal doesn't work.
It was like a 4-4-2 with a like a second striker sitting behind the center forward. So chill out with that Arsenal bullshit. But either way, Andy King gets in the game.
Got the start.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's
Yeah, and what happened? They lost.
He was
No,
their.
no,
I think
look.
he was their best player on the day. But what does that say for your squad?
I don't think you can blame them, man. I mean, look, they lost. They shouldn't have lost. But, like, look who they're playing, man. We can't pronounce half these names. So it's not like they played the strong team,
No, they
strong
had
squad.
no intention.
yeah,
of
but
They-
it's
they
the
have
red
Champions League.
card. If there wasn't a red card in this game, then I could kind of see your point. But they were playing up a man.
110% upset. They should have won, taking care of business. I don't judge them too harshly for this one because they played two center backs we've never even heard of, bro. So, like, what else was going to happen here?
They played a
you
front
know?
four we've heard of: Okazaki, Musa,
Yeah, but-
Andy King.
But as an
Mark
Arsenal
Gray.
fan, you know that front four don't mean
Like-
shit if you don't have anything in the back, right?
Yeah,
Arsenal.
I get that, but we're still gonna score goals at Arsenal. Here, there were no goals scored. Now,
Yeah,
if they
but
lose
it's Liverpool.
2-1, okay, but
But it's Leicester, bro. They haven't scored. They're in a goal drought. They're not scoring in the Prem. I think they've scored one or nothing in
Not in
2017.
yeah.
this
We're
is-
in mid-Feb, bro. So like
They don't
this
bring
is-
on Mahrez.
this just reflects
I mean,
so
You
terrible.
should pay
you
Joa.
don't need a.
Let Joa get a game.
I think fuck this tournament. you don't really need it. Like, it doesn't bring anything for you. Arguably, you can say, yeah, we'll get into Europa, but
so focus on the league, is what you're saying?
No, focus on the league and Champions League. Get rid of one of these tournaments.
I'm with Al. Bring on Ojoa. Play Ojoa with Okazaki. That's two passionate dudes up front.
Ojoa said he'll never play for Leicester again.
Well, hopefully they can fix that. I mean, maybe they can't, but
Mahrez is on the bench. Be professional about it. And
but they didn't even list him today, bro.
Yeah. Mahrez didn't even get a shout because that's probably a personality. He probably just, a sourpuss. He probably just doesn't even want to play anymore. Farid's coming on. He's lost his touch. I mean, Leicester right now, worst case scenario after winning the league. Like, they're almost out of every tournament. They might get relegated. They're in, like, panic zone right now.
I think their focus is Champions League this week. They have Champions League coming up this week, so why put on Mahrez?
This shitty and then just jump in the Champions League. Like, all right, now we're gonna do well.
Yeah, this carries.
Well, they did it early in the year. They did it early in the year, losing all those games, and then out of nowhere, Mahrez scores 2 goals in the Champions League. It's like, dude, why can't you do that in England against lesser teams?
And then we begin to saw that last slump. Yeah, they were like, they didn't concede any goals up until like the 4th match day or 5th match day, and then.
Yeah, but just to even get there as Leicester, considering it's not like they were playing well in the league, it's not like they had a rhythm that translated to champions. I think it's just maybe a bit of lack of professionalism from their stars. Like Mahrez should be able, like Huss says, if you score 2 in the Champions League, you should be able to score at least 1 or 2 in the Prem over the next coming weeks, which he didn't. So I think the mentality, man, these guys are full. They're sitting with their full stomachs. They absolutely killed it last year. They'll live in history forever. We'll always bring up that, but there's always Leicester.
It's kind of like the Invincibles.
So how many of us are with Al in that Claudio Ranieri should be fired? Is that what you're saying? He should be fired season?
That would be bad.
If you want to save this season and have a hand in it, you get rid of him as soon as you can, or a month ago. But if you want to be loyal and stick it out, but don't be surprised if you get relegated. It's all on you because you need to freshen it up. He's out of ideas. He's not dynamic enough.
I think you go down with him. I think he's one of those guys.
Or you go down with him, yeah.
You ride him out, man, because who are you going to bring in? It's Leicester. Sure, you have a little bit more money now. It's the Prem, but I think
Giggs.
His biggest issue was that he didn't bring in enough fresh blood in every position.
He didn't bring in enough players of clout. In my opinion,
that too.
But look how the biggest slide they've been on. This whole season has been a big slide, and he has not figured out a way how to fix it.
Because
Hull City, huge slide. Guy comes in,
got to stop the bleeding. Man.
Swansea City, huge slide.
But at the same time,
they might blame the players, man.
You have to remember, they still have Champions League. The way they've been playing, if they go into Champions League and win 1-0.
Yeah, man.
That momentum, that if you get rid of Ranieri, that's going to screw up the team even more. You're going into maybe the biggest game of their careers and Leicester's
history.
Or the club.
History.
Yeah, the
club history.
So keep the manager. Hopefully they get a 1-0 win or something. Bring that momentum back to England. But the thing is, like you said, if you get rid of Ranieri, who are you going to bring in? Who are you going to bring in?
Bob Bradley.
Arson.
Bob Bradley. Dude, and
bring him on. Please take him.
They have a puncher's chance in the Champions League. I agree with you, Tom. It's not the smartest strategy to be struggling in the Prem and then hope you show up for that big game. But there are small teams like Burnley's of the world who struggle against all competition. When they have to play Liverpool, they show up.
Against
you only
Lincoln.
have to show up for 2 games, and they play Sevilla, who is a totally beatable team in there. When you're looking
in the context of
if they were playing Bayern, I'd be like, all right, it's probably over. But Sevilla, they just need 1-0 away or 1-1 away. Come home, steal a goal late. They have a puncher's chance. Joey Gwurtz was asking me about it, and I just told him straight up, they have a puncher's chance, man. Like, odds are they won't win, but if Vardy all of a sudden bangs in 2 quick finishes and they sit in,
Mahrez shows up.
Anything can happen. But Sevilla's also won the Europa League 3 years in a row,
and chatting with Joey Gwurtz lately, huh?
Yeah, Joey Gwurtz, my boy.
Shout out to Joey Gwurtz. Me and you on the same page about Kate Abdo. That chick is smoking.
Yeah. Gwurtz was trying to squirt, yo. He was like, Katie Abdo.
That's my girl.
Oh, boy. But with Leicester, with Leicester and Mahrez, I believe it was Mahrez, but it was someone on Leicester saying, when you hear the music of Champions League, it transforms you. That's paraphrasing. So that was when they were struggling and then went to the Champions League back in the fall. I think it'll happen because once you do hear that music, maybe everything will all that rust will just chip off, and there'll be a younger self, basically, almost like last year.
And this is a potential audition for Vardy and Mahrez if they plan on leaving this summer. You know, I don't think Vardy has anywhere to go, really. If he leaves, it'll be like if Leicester get relegated.
Should have went to Arsenal, bro.
Should have went to Arsenal. Yeah. And Mahrez, too.
Oh, now he's glad he didn't because he didn't go.
Mahrez can go to France.
Handled it.
That's true.
Mahrez can go to France, audition to go to France, play for, the Lyons, the Marseilles of the world.
Go to Saudi Arabia, clean up,
Could do
Like
that
Plattenberg.
too. China.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's where the money's at.
How about Italy?
Italy.
I'm sure he could.
But I don't think Vardy's actually leaving England. I don't think he's leaving Leicester. I think he's with Leicester. Mahrez, definitely gone.
Yeah, it's very rare English players leave England anyway. Man of the match.
Right back. Cummings.
Yeah, gets the game winner.
Yep.
Agreed.
That's a huge goal. 90th minute goal. I mean, come on, dude.
I got Koopa.
Jeez.
2 yellows. Team still wins. And you got the clean sheet. Good man.
Well done.
Good man, Coops.
Still get the 52 minutes in, too.
Yeah.
So, just enough so you don't get tired.
I got Cummings as well.
I'm with Tiki.
You with us.
Well, and Farid.
And
Lincoln City knocks out Burnley.
Hey, best story. This is why we play the FA Cup. This is what it's all about.
Go on, Lincoln.
The teams that, stealing points
Non-league teams, dude.
from teams that are not going to finish in the top 10.
Puncher's chance.
And
Just throw a haymaker. Boom. Knocked out.
that's all
Just
it
like
takes.
that, man. 1-0.
The fans were ecstatic.
Burnley at home, man. That's the surprising thing because Burnley's
Very.
nice at home all the time.
Very.
They
they
not
didn't-
get a goal either.
They play to their competition, clearly.
Yeah.
They're one of those teams, man. When they're
Mentally
playing
weak.
lower league teams.
They dropped down.
And Andre Gray, he started in this game. He had a chance, I think, in the first half.
Coward.
Yeah.
Cowish, Gray.
Yeah, it's just tough, man. So when you don't take your chances, this game has shown that the other team's
What-
most likely going to score.
One of the guys on Lincoln City, I forget which player it was, but he was so excited because he got to play against Joey Barton. Think about it. Like, you guys are a non-league club. Like, you're just,
You read
these
about
guys
this
drink
guy.
beer and hang out and now here they are.
Yeah.
They knock off a Burnley, a team in the Prem.
Like, you watch them stud Aguero's butthole. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how intense it was. But, man, speaking of, I hate this guy, Joey Barton. And I'm glad, what's his name, Eric Winalda on Fox this weekend came out and said it as well. Like, not holding back. Fuck professionalism. He's like, yeah, I just don't like that dude.
Nobody does.
No, man. And he
I think
he
Al
stomps.
does.
I do.
I think that's Al's voice.
We do.
He stomps on Red's foot. You see, that's that shit I hate. Like, I don't mind, okay, you lose your head, you stomp on someone.
He's dirty.
But this is non-league. Like, you're stomping on guys who are part-time, basically.
He's got a small man complex or something. Like,
Yeah.
there's something wrong psychologically.
He's
I
just
don't know where it
not, dude.
stems from. But that's why Joey Barton does what Joey Barton does.
It's crazy.
You know,
Stomps that guy.
He's a cheat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would like if you played against him, you wouldn't like him at all. You
wouldn't
try
like him on my
and and
team
hurt him
either.
just as bad.
Yeah.
He's cancer.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
that
Can't-
dude
he's
in
cancer.
practice who takes it too far. You're
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro.
Dude, what was it? Diaby like tore his eye out or something.
He fought him.
Yeah, the
when
guy's
they were at
blind
Man
now.
City.
Can barely drive a car.
Jeez, dude.
When they were at Man
He
City,
stabbed
knocked him
he
out.
put a cigar out in the guy's eye.
Joey Barton?
Joey
That's
Barton.
not my boy. Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're the
Yeah.
man, Joey.
But yeah, I mean, it's always good to have that fire, but he takes it to the next level, man. I'm not a big fan of that, but after he stomps on number 9, the guy Reed goes to point at the ref, and Joey Barton runs into his elbow and goes down Otamendi style. Like, it was just gross, man. And so the Burnley fans have come out also saying, like, yeah, we're not about that life. Like, that's not cool. So it's just, I don't know, man. The dude gets a chance to come back to the
he
Prem.
came up with Burnley, you
Yeah.
know, and then they were going to re-sign him, and something happened. He left and went to France, lasted about 6 weeks, quit the team, and then Burnley picked him back up.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's
Controversial signing, man.
he is. He's a good player for the team when
Yes.
he's on the field.
Yes.
But his off-field antics and his other nonsense really Mario Balotelli's into his life, you know.
Yeah, he might, and he also he like basically not eye raked, but like face
Gosh,
raked.
Yeah.
I forget the player. I think it was number 3, Habergam, or however you say his name. But
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
The hamburger.
But just a dirty player, man. There's no need for that. You're like 3 or 4 levels above this team. Just play the game. I'm glad Burnley bowed out signing this dude. Piece of shit.
One of my favorite things about Joey Barton is like things he tweets sometimes. He came out
Yeah,
after England got
he's wild.
passed out of the World Cup, and he goes, Oh, I'm gonna come out of my international retirement now. Like, oh, the team needs me. I'll come out, guys. If you guys need me, call
He's
me.
great, man. I love that part of him.
That's what I like, I suppose. But yeah.
I mean, he's a big part of the team last year, so I don't think it was I don't think it was a bad signing by them.
No.
Bring him back.
It's not. He's just a problem. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, no. Good for you, Burnley. Solid player.
He's a time bomb.
But let's talk about Lincoln for a moment. From League One, they're actually top of the table right now.
Non-league.
Non-league.
They're non-league?
Yeah.
Non-league
okay.
one.
Non-league.
Well, you know what, though?
Even more impressive.
Division 4.
You guys have day jobs, working in the steel mill, flipping burgers.
But the big thing is, this is
Middle Steelers, the Pittsburgh
but
Steelers.
this
I
is
love it.
huge for those players in Lincoln, not just for like the tournament, but because they're getting scouted. Like we just talked about Mahrez and Vardy for Champions League. This is Lincoln's version of Champions League right now, and one, maybe two might get signed by a bigger club. You never know, and they might be able to, forget about that other job and play full time.
Yeah, and you don't even have to get signed by a Premier League team. Even if you get signed by like a League 2, League 1 team, maybe Championship if you're lucky, like you're still now playing professional. You might not be making millions, but full time goes to football. It's cool, man. I hope wherever they meet, it's in the quarterfinals. It's either Sutton or Arsenal. Let's hope it's Sutton. Give them a nice little...
Nah, chill with that. I have a feeling, though, it's going to be Arsenal Spurs.
No, already. The draw's been made.
Yeah,
it's either going to be...
Arsenal Sutton against
Lincoln. So if you guys win, you get to crush 2 dreams in a row.
Let's get it. Dream crushes.
2 non-league teams.
You guys are all
Let's
about
be
making dreams.
dream
Let's be
crushers.
real. Theater.
Let's take the back door to the finals.
Get the
I'm
hell
all
out
good
of here.
with it.
You're out. Gonna put, Chamberlain. He's gonna play center forward.
Oh,
Sanchez
good,
will
bro.
play center back.
Chelsea's playing Man U next, so talk your shit.
But-
Dude.
Yeah, man.
Not an
That's
easy
a
game.
heavyweight. That's
Easy
a heavyweight bout right there.
For Arsenal. Another day in the park.
You guys are taking Roy.
I know. For this year. Finally.
I got to shout out to the man who had the assist on the goal for Raggett, Luke Waterfall.
Name
11.
There's some crazy names this week, everybody.
Another dude, Ian Power.
That's a good name.
Farman. The goalie.
Nah, Far Man. Far Rider.
Near man.
Near,
You
man.
name for everybody?
Yeah.
Regret for me.
Woodyard.
I saw that.
Dude, the goal he scores, his teammate is also challenging for the ball. Dude stiff arms his teammate.
I got
Heads
this.
the ball in, dude. It was brilliant. What a hero. I love the goal line tech, too. The ball's like 7 yards into the goal. And they're like, goal line tech. Come on, guys. Like, we all saw that.
It hit the back of the net.
Yeah. Come on. But yeah, man, good for Lincoln. They're going through to the next round.
First time in 124 years, a non-league side has made it to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So we're witnessing history in the making if they go past this round.
Well, they also had more FA Cup games as well because they had to start so early.
Yeah,
That people forget that about the FA
They've been
Cup.
playing since August.
Yeah,
It starts in August.
Yeah, some people don't know that's how the FA Cup works.
forever.
Where it's
they
not
go,
like
they go all like Sunday league teams play each other, knock each other out. Then the few that get out get to play like non-league teams. Those knock each other out. Then they involve League 2 and then League 1 and then Championship and Prem. Championship and Prem join at the same time.
So they've been at this for months. Even though we've seen like a couple games, they've been at it for months.
That's what the manager said he wanted from the beginning of the season. They did kind of like a little interview on him, and he said, "Coaches always want a good run in the FA Cup. That's what he's always wanted from us." So it's been a goal for them for the past few years.
Yeah, what does he do during the week?
Yeah,
Janitor?
he's a barber
What is
and
bartender? Like what?
It's ridiculous.
a butcher.
And a butcher. Yeah, I was
It's
two
one of those
jobs.
Hollywood movies, man. That small town goes and like,
tell me
beats the Yankees or
What
something
did you say? Like
stupid.
how many staffers they have at Lincoln?
Oh, it's Sutton, dude.
Or Sutton.
Sutton, there's 3 full-time members at
Yeah.
Sutton United, dude.
There's a
Everyone else is a volunteer. Even the players, bro.
If Arsenal loses to Sutton,
It's crazy, right?
I can't wait to see the Arsenal fan TV after that.
We're spending all this money, and for what? This team doesn't have any money, and they're winning.
that's like this.
DT will crush him, bro.
Dude,
I love
I
DT.
don't want to see that.
There's this hockey movie where like this team from Alaska takes on like the New York Rangers. Or
Mighty
something.
Ducks?
Huh?
Mighty Ducks?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if it was from Canada, that'd probably be even better. Not Alaska.
Well, I mean, it's an American movie, so they had to probably make it in Alaska.
Is it Alaska?
Actually, no. I think
I don't know, Alaska.
I don't know.
Did you know?
Middlesbrough 3, Oxford 2. Middlesbrough made it a little too scary. This one didn't need to be that dramatic. They were up 2-0 at some point. Game got tied 2-2. Rudy Gusted's bike. I hope y'all saw this. This long ass dude, man. It was like watching Fellaini do a bike. So tall.
Peter Crouch.
Except it was athletic.
Yeah.
Fellaini not athletic.
Not so much.
He throws his elbows
lumberjack.
around a little bit. He can.
Let's go protecting yourself, protecting
kind of
that
convince
mug.
you sometimes. Throw them bows.
Taking his shirt. Get out of here. Middlesbrough. I don't know. I don't have too much on this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just mid-table team making it a little too difficult, but somehow, some way, they find a way through to the next round. They're also having a bit of a good run for themselves as well.
Late
so.
goal, 86-minute goal, which, I mean, they're probably biting the nails a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was a good game, man. Like 2-0, then 2-2, 64, like back-to-back goals from Oxford.
Well, both teams.
Put it back.
I mean,
10
minutes off, 8 minutes off for the Middlesbrough,
versus,
and then 1 minute. So, I mean,
it's when it comes to 90 minutes, that's pretty big difference between 1 minute and 10, 12.
I understand, but it's still, Middlesbrough still got the
I don't know if you
2
understand.
goals in 8 minutes, which is still pretty rare. All right, go on.
I think it's a big game. Yeah. It's destroyed on that one. I guess Huss got frustrated. It's all right, bro. I'll take it from here. Rudy Gestede, man, it's a good signing by Burrow, man.
Solid.
Yeah, man. That's a little $7 million, and he gets the winning goal, so advances you to the next round. Good for them.
And he had the record for headers as well last season, right? Like most goals scored with his head. Like he was playing in the championship and it was just like had 25 goals with his head.
That
Something
Antonio
crazy like
stat,
that. Yeah.
Antonio. Where's he been
Unreal.
lately, by the way?
But yeah, man, Burrow really struggling for goals. They have Negredo, who tries his best but hasn't been too reliable. Stuani shows up once in a while.
Well, he
Not
subbed
quite a
on.
true
Negredo
forward.
subbed on in this game, didn't he?
Yeah, but I'm saying like in the league.
Yeah.
That's why they brought
Oh.
in Gusted,
Yeah.
because they need someone who can actually score game in, game out. And then they have no, that's a different team. But yeah, so like team who really struggles for goals. They got 3 goals, which is impressive. You don't really see them getting that many. They're through to the next round. So in the quarterfinals next round, we got Sutton United or playing either Arsenal
No, we'll
or
play
Lincoln City.
Lincoln City.
I was just gonna bring up. I mean, I know you just moved on, but
something like
Negredo, he got subbed,
He's
had an
in the middle
assist,
of-
and a yellow card in like 4 minutes.
Man of the match, no question. It's a hat trick.
We got Tottenham Hotspur taking on Millwall. Nice little gimme for Tottenham. Middlesbrough either playing Huddersfield or Man City. And then you got Chelsea hosting United.
Who's going to make it to the
That's a big
semis?
game.
See,
Dude,
the fact
this
that
is so rigged.
we're at the bridge,
So
man.
rigged.
I don't know if I like it more. I think I do like it more because Chelsea's gonna play defensive. If it was Old Trafford,
No way.
they would just park the bus, play in the counter. Now at the Stamford Bridge, I think they'd be a little bit more attacking. So we just kind of sit
I see
back
what
and
you're
let
saying.
them attack us and fucking hit you motherfuckers on the counters.
Can we make a bet
Kinda
right now?
tops.
Like who's
100,
gonna
$150
win?
bucks
Just
5-0,
just a
6-0.
and a
pride,
naked mile.
a beer bet, something.
Yeah,
Chel-
go ahead,
Chelsea
brothers.
wins.
I mean-
Chelsea wins.
Go ahead, Issa brothers.
Oh, all right, that's a 12-pack, 30-pack,
Are you rich?
bottle of whiskey.
Take a beer.
Take one beer.
Take a nice IPA.
Single-
All right, I got you.
Fuck.
I want like a 750 milliliter beer.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, like
Alright.
a nice
Giant,
brew.
big one.
I'll
yeah.
bring my glass.
So you guys want a 40 almost.
Yeah, let's do 40s.
Oh, I love the
yeah.
40
Okay,
bet.
yeah,
I love the 40
40
bet.
ounce.
No,
40
bro,
hands?
class.
How you feeling, Farid? A little 40 hand action for you?
No.
And with 40
Oh, he's
hands.
not that
I'm not
confident.
that guy
During the
anymore.
show.
Dude,
During the show.
Frank
That
the
was-
Tank he's asleep now.
That was
He's
a-
in hiding.
That was a tough 5 minutes. Well, when
Yeah.
we do that? Back in October? I had to
Liverpool
drink the two
tied.
40s before the show
Alright,
or
hey,
during the
hey,
tough
5 minutes.
So this is
Gotta put
here's
your money
the
where
bet.
your mouth
Here's the
is.
bet, everybody.
All right.
If United wins, Free drinks a 40 on air.
2?
Just one.
One.
He's got. And if United lose, I do that. I drink the 40.
Deal.
I like that.
Are
I
you-
like that
wait,
shit.
wait,
Within the
wait.
first fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, we
though.
can't. Yeah,
Like,
you
we're not
can't.
dragging
Yeah,
this
you
out
can't drag
over
it
an
because
hour and a half.
that's what I normally do.
5 minutes.
The first 5 minutes of the show, so it's got to be uncomfortable.
Or just
you got
chug.
5 minutes.
Chug it.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna.
Yeah.
That's not much time.
We'll
I mean,
start
there's
the
plenty
show. We'll
of
start
time.
the
I
clock,
mean.
and you gotta go. Boom.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Three
Three minutes. 3 minutes.
We're
3
not-
minutes.
We're not going to remind you either. If you're not done by 5 minutes, the second one's going to mysteriously show up. Then you got to
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
those two by
It's like-
10
Fair
minutes.
point.
It's like 3.5 beers. So 1 beer every minute.
You want to get in this, Tiki?
Get into what? No, man.
I gotta eat. I
Hey,
got.
Tiggy,
almost lost
Tiggy,
my
you want?
fucking head,
Tiggy,
dude.
we going in on this?
No.
I'll go Chelsea.
No, dude.
Go,
Oh,
go,
you
go on.
scared?
I'll go
Are
Chelsea.
you scared?
I'll save
don't
it for
believe in your
another
team?
bet.
Wearing the
I
blue
do believe
polo
my
over
team.
$100 million guy
I got
can't
my
do it.
boy Al
Honestly, it's a
handling
win-win.
that.
Chelsea
I'll bet
wins
United
one.
in another game. When another game comes up, I'll bet United. I have no problem.
I bet
No,
you
wait,
win
you're
the-
you scared of Chelsea?
No, I'm not scared. We still have to play Chelsea again anyway.
Separate bet on another team.
Yeah, we'll make it.
If you want to drink out,
when the next game comes up, like when the next Man United, United
All right,
still
I'll take City. You take Huddersfield.
United still has to play City. United still has to play City, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea.
There's some games left.
So like, there's plenty of games where I'll take bets. No
All right,
question.
all 5 of them.
Liverpool wins all 5.
Nice being ridiculous.
Any news, fellas, before we wrap this up?
Gareth Bale back in action.
This
Scores
dude.
as a sub. Beautiful post in. Plays like 20 minutes. Gets a goal in that time span. Perfect time to come back. Champions League. Real Madrid doing the double, back-to-back, Champos.
Such a problem. Again, rumors, Arsenal rumors here. Reportedly, Kroenke wants to bring in Thierry Henry as the manager, potentially for next year. Usmanov wants to bring in Diego Simeone.
That's a nice problem to have.
About that. It's terrible. Just go with Simeone. The guy was a proven A-plus coach. Why is Kroenke, a man who's not a football person, making these decisions? But that's a rumor.
Shout out to Lionel Messi. Scoring a penalty in the 89th minute today to beat Leganes 2-1.
That center back was an idiot.
Oh, he was tired. It was one of those tired.
He went down to a
bro.
knee.
Yeah.
Ryan.
How about the commentating? You hear
Neymar. Oh, yeah.
the commentator. The cucumber growers. They're sticking the cucumbers in a very sensitive place.
Gotta love Ray Hudson.
I reminded him. We drove here together, so I reminded him. Farid, you gotta hear this because he's driving.
The fuck is a cucumber grower?
No, it's perfect. It's quality. It's
farmer?
great.
Oh, my
That's
God.
way better than Hiya. Racist ass.
Yeah, but it's sticking in the it's hysterical. But if we're gonna talk about Messi, let's talk about Pep sanctioning $100 million to buy him, bring him to City.
That's not enough money.
But yeah,
let's
go to at least 140, probably from Messi.
Do you understand how crazy I agree. Like,
I would
that's
say
probably
2.
the place, the price it has to go to. But 140 million, dude. You got starving people. This
2.
dude.
You could legit buy a small country, like a struggling country with that money.
That's insane.
You could own a country.
You know what's crazy? He's worth it.
Yeah. He's gonna bring that money.
Cristiano should have gone
Is he
to.
though?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't bring the marketing machine. So you.
Wrong. If you have Messi, you know how many shirts you sell? You know how many
I don't-
Messi Barcelona shirts I've seen in my life?
How much closer are they to Champions
Messi,
League
Man
finals,
City
winning it?
jerseys?
Get out of here, bro.
I don't know, man.
he's
I don't
box
think he
office.
brings in Kashish like what's his name?
CR7?
Ronaldo. Yeah.
He's
Dude,
not a pretty
all
boy.
those Adidas posters that would go up, the boots,
Who cares about Adidas?
bro. Hey, at
Second
one
place
point
company.
in time, you used to love Adidas.
Don't
What
be
happened?
shitting on
As a kid,
Adidas,
and then,
bro.
Second place
Don't be
company.
shitting on Adidas.
Second place.
Likes Nike Vapor. Everything
All
light,
day,
quick,
dude.
fast.
Technology.
I mean, if City get Messi,
Best
we
players,
might.
more predators. Zidane.
If Messi
Beckham.
goes to City,
What
we're
about
looking
forget
at
about those
them maybe going
champions
for
and all
League Cup, FA Cup, League, Champions League. I mean, come on. It's going to get ridiculous if Messi gets on City.
Beckenbauer.
I don't know.
Adidas.
I don't know if he'll stay healthy. That's my only question mark
Is
with
he
Messi.
beast-
I'd
is-
love to see him on a different.
They have a good
club.
enough team
Is
where they
he-
can sit him.
Will he stay?
Play for
healthy?
the big games.
Can he transition to English football? It's not Spanish style.
But to say Shawcross will take an ankle out.
It's not even that.
Not next year because Shawcross is
it's-
not going to be playing next year probably.
It's right. That's ridiculous.
Players
well,
like
no-
him.
oh,
Players
yeah.
like him.
Okay,
That's
I'll
all
give you
I'm
that.
saying.
It's not even that. It's just that Messi's style, the style he wants to play. England's all about having the crazy athletes with speed.
Yeah,
challenge that,
who's
man,
on-
Because
who-
you watch Sterling, De Bruyne, and Jesus when they were playing. That's what Pep and Sane. That's what Pep wants to see. You add Messi to that, and if you can shore up that defense and mid, they can play whatever system they want.
Well, it's
They're
not just
gonna
that.
stop 'em.
Messi's best friend is on City, Aguero. They're
Oh,
each
you
other's.
won't-
They're each
you
other.
won't
No,
be.
Aguero
Yeah,
has
he
to be
won't
sold
be.
because Messi needs number 10.
No.
Alright,
They'll probably
wrong,
work something.
wrong.
I don't think Aguero's getting sold if Messi comes. They're best friends. They're each other's gods.
It's
like
business,
It's
man.
business, man. They sold the Phil. They separated the Fabio.
I
and
think
Raphael,
I think
separated Phil Neville,
Aguero is one of
Gary
the
Neville.
keys to bringing Messi in.
I don't think so.
I think it is
I think
because they're
Pep is-
so close in
Look,
relationship.
Messi didn't
Well, no,
come
of course
out this
Pep-
week
of
and say,
course Pep is,
"I want to be reunited with my compatriot Aguero." Yeah, actually they're not even that close of friends because Aguero. Oh no, that's Maradona. Never mind. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, Maradona is the
goddaughter.
ex.
He's like the godfather of Messi's kid,
Yeah.
I think, or something.
Yeah, they're
So
both
they're tight,
each
but-
other. I think.
Yeah.
But I just argue against that because even if you look at them on the national team, like their chemistry on the field,
Yeah, dude. He plays for Higuain.
isn't the best.
Aguero's
You know,
the
there's
best.
great
Yeah.
chemistry. Jesus and Neymar,
Yeah.
or Coutinho, Neymar.
Now, if they had
Like, that's
chemistry on the
chemistry.
field too, then I'd be like, okay. But the chemistry, we haven't really even seen that. But dude, Messi at City, I think I'd love to see that only so we can really get a fair comparison between him and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Is it fair because Messi shows up priming. Ronaldo had to
Actually, no. I think Messi shows up past a little bit. He's on the back end right now.
Okay, but Messi at 29 is he the same as Ronaldo at 19?
It's reversed, but at least we get to see what he does in this league. That's the only thing that I like about it.
I think
Ronaldo did it when he was younger.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's
no real.
Ronaldo made his name in the EPL.
So Messi made his name in the La Liga.
What's the knock on Messi? He's only played for the best team ever.
That's my point.
Right?
That's why I don't want to see it, because then people will justify and say, well, he came to England and he did it. It's like, yeah, he came when he was in the best shape of his life, the strongest he's ever been in his life.
He already won the Ballon d'Or.
He's already won
and that's
trophies.
a valid point. But
so
that
that
still means something if you're able to play at a high level in a league as physical as the EPL for a guy who's 5'6". You know what I mean? Like
for me, it means little.
Man, I think it'll mean a little something.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to determine his legacy.
Obviously, it didn't start at the same time, so it's not.
I hope he comes though.
I just hope he never comes. So Ronaldo, you can always say, "Hey, Ronaldo did it in one of the most physical leagues in the world."
I don't see him leaving Barcelona.
Well, in Champions League right now, because it's looking like there's a good possibility they're going to get bounced by PSG. Does that help or hurt Messi getting transferred to City?
That
I don't think
helps. It destroys the relationship with him and Enrique a little bit. Like it helps to break it down.
I'd say it helps by like 5% though.
Yeah,
it's not
much.
It's not a crazy percentage.
I'm wondering because if Cristiano wins the Player of the Year again, if they do well in Champions League and they win
like Madrid.
But what I'm saying, if Cristiano wins that, I think Messi stays at Barcelona because he has the best chance of becoming the World Player of the Year again, and he doesn't want to fall behind by Ronaldo. So if he stays in Barcelona, he has a better chance to get that World Player of the Year.
You're going to fucking Manchester, like from Barcelona. They speak Spanish, like
different weather.
There's no rain really.
If Messi has 2 quiet games in a row, the Sun is going to come out saying it was the worst buy ever. Ronaldo's the best. Metro is going to come out, the Daily Mail. So, like,
why would he move?
Why,
he can literally get the coach fired. There was a guy, a chairman or something, who was fired for making comments against Messi at Barcelona.
Yes.
They literally fired him.
They downgraded him. He was like a director or like on a board, and they downgraded him to like,
you want to
all
call
right, you're a
Messi's
communication specialist.
Nah, bro.
Dude, I don't see why he'd leave. He can literally, like you said, like they kind of have to go to him, like LeBron James, Tom Brady. You kind of have to go to him before you make a signing.
Even he's just in there. He's just part of the club. He's the fabric of the club. He's not going anywhere.
I hope not. Not to City, please. Jesus.
Anything else? Boss?
A little scared right there. A little scared.
No Liverpool news today?
No, we already talked about Sturridge being sick. Awesome. Great, Sturridge.
Shit.
Nothing. I got nothing. Fancy talk. We'll be back this week. It's going to be...
Jesus down. Navas.
Perfect.
Jesus
all
down.
You guys trying to write a cheap-ass word.
I was.
Get back to doing your homework.
Who the fuck do I get now?
Get Stuani. Gabardini, like Tom's doing. Maniac.
Defoe.
Did you get Gabardini?
Ew.
That's not a bad choice.
Not at all.
Let's go to race.
Not at all.
PFC.
Think about it, Bus.
PFC.
It was in the dude. It was in my transfer. It was transfer talk.
PFC. 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 PFC.